Alright, I'm starting up the stream now. Hello? Ruh-roh.
Testing 1, 2.
Okay, now I hear you.
Ah, hello, hello. Look at that active banner. Mmm, tasty, tasty.
Ooh, it's even on Dungeon of the Mad Mage already.
Sounds like a refreshing beverage.
It's a beer, so
Kind of? Yeah. What kind of beer?
just a Coors.
Oh, man. We got little, what do we call these? These are just torches on the side of the thing. It's looking really good. I know that you've worked hard at it, so I'm so excited.
Yeah, this week was a pain in my ass.
But satisfying, right?
Oh, completely. But you know how I roll. Like, I get super hyper fixated on something, and then I do that with all my spare time, which is fun. That's how I fill my spare time. Getting hyper fixated on shit that I can work on.
It's fantastic. So we've got this new backdrop. We're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons with Dungeon of the Mad Mage today. And boy, I have to log into the Foundry VTT as well.
I want to check the audio levels real quick.
I heard that that whole D&D Beyond thing with making a VTT was a fake thing. I heard that that was fake news. But I could be wrong.
Oh, Beastly's in the chat. What up, man?
Hey, Beasley. Yeah, we hired an artist, and he did a great job. This artist made this.
Well, we didn't hire anybody. Beastly hired them for us. This is Beastly's money talking right here. This is
Beasley, how are you?
This is all production value that Beastly paid for.
He also caused a fair amount of mayhem and
Yeah, that's
saved
true.
a character.
I guess we paid for it too.
Oh man, I'm so excited to get back into this game. And tomorrow too, we're playing Tomb of Annihilation. It'll be great fun. Beasley, how's your night going? Community theater. Yeah. Love it. So, yeah, we're doing a little bit of a pre-show as it's kind of, this is like the pre-credits or whatever.
This is where we hang out and wait for everybody to show up on time, but they don't, so at least we have a place to show up. Except for Nick's here. What up, Nick?
Hold on.
Night shift. Yeah, how was your week, Nick?
Good. I haven't done shit. It's rained.
Oh, dude, it rained here too. It rained like crazy. It rained today too. I'm outside on the back porch, on the patio actually, right now. And so that's why you might hear an airplane in the distance because I'm near an airport. Anyways, yeah, I'm in danger with my laptop. But it's actually not threatening to rain right now. Oh, you know what we should do? We should test what happens with the donation right now. I can throw down.
Are you gonna donate to our stream?
I'm gonna try it.
Okay. I don't think I set a minimum.
Donation button now?
Yeah. And also, if you look at Beastly's name in chat, he's got a 1-month subscriber badge. So I'll explain it again probably later, like when everybody's here. But we have stuff now that if you subscribe, I think up to it's 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. There's different badges that people pops up in chat, kind of like bragging rights. So Beastly's got a 1-month subscriber right now. I don't know what.
Watch the stream. I just donated. I went through the donate link.
Alright, hopefully it works. Let's see how long it takes.
What up, Conscious Bee?
Conscious Bee's also got a 1-month subscriber thing.
Oh, look at that sick badge. So...
Wait, so let's see how long it takes, because this should have worked.
I just got a notification. Thanks for donating to Adventure Foundry.
I'm not gonna get panicked for another like minute or so that this isn't working.
Conscious Bee, how was your week? How you doing? How's your evening? Latimus?
Latimus,
thanks
what
for
up?
coming to hang out.
All these people got the 1-month subscriber badges. We also have, if you look down, I don't know if it's different for me because I'm on the master, thing, but check your emoticons, and we have custom emoticons now. Have I not donated enough to this to our own stream that oh no wait, I've got it. Then we got like a 20-sided die, like a crit fail.
Is that supposed to be me, the blonde chick? Is that...
No, he just it's supposed to be like an elf.
Okay, yeah, I see the ears.
Yeah.
But if it's also me crying, I think that's very on brand.
We also, there should be, I don't know if it's subscription based, I should probably go back and check real quick, but there's also a 20-sided die. It's not just like a crit fail die, we also have a 20-sided die.
A bit messed up, yeah, no, I know. Well, the state of my characters that's usually what my characters are doing. They're just bonus actioning crying. Let's see here. I donated, I'll see the exact moment that it was. Drop that in. That was 2 minutes ago? A minute ago?
Let me see if I see anything that pops up on the, you might have, did you do it through the list?
Yep, I used the link.
In the list? Okay. I don't know if you accidentally made it a direct donation to your PayPal without going through Streamlabs.
That is exactly what I did.
Okay. Let's
So we
see.
need to drop
Because
that
it doesn't even yeah, it doesn't even say in recent events, it doesn't even say, oh wait, did it just pop up? So okay, never mind. I clicked the refresh on Nightway following earlier, but I don't see any donation. Alert box.
Nightway, thank you for following, Nightway. Thanks for popping in. Oh, that was a cool little pop-up with the mimic showing up there too. Love it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we got the animation to work for when they drop a follow, but is there a Streamlabs link that is the donate link that we should use instead of the PayPal?
That's what I'm looking right now, and it doesn't seem like it. It's just PayPal. It's just supposed to go for PayPal. How much did you donate?
$1.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if maybe I set it to $5. That could be donations. Enabled. Minimum amount to alert, $0.
Okay, so that's
Maybe
nice.
if I give it a value of 1, it'll, I guess, work. Message template. Everything seems to be working. Alright, let me take a look at this.
I see the payment processed on PayPal as well, so that went through. It's probably something with Streamlabs.
We'll see. Hold on.
Oh, we got somebody else who joined us.
Hello.
Hello, DM. How do you do?
I do well, thank
And
yourselves.
great. Mello is here as well.
Yep.
Alright, get your cameras on. We're what, 1 minute away? Alright, let me see if this donation actually works.
I love this ability to participate and alter the game as it is.
How do you mean?
Oh, I just love that folks can participate, alter our game,
yeah.
throw in some things that really throw us for the ringer. Deck of many things. They can draw cards from that. Enter an NPC guest star in this. I love that participation aspect, and man, our new frames are going to be great.
Yeah. I'm stoked.
As I said, I don't have webcam right now, but I may in 15 minutes or so.
No worries.
It didn't
Look
look
at
like
Mr. Professional Lighting, though.
Oh, Flynn got professional lighting?
I got professional
And a mirrorless camera.
Yeah. I actually didn't adjust any of that stuff. That'll work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops, that is not right. A lot of these ambient soundtracks don't have names that give any kind of helpful description to it, so you're really kind of blind guessing what it's going to sound like.
Oh, for the soundtracks for the on VTT?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know why the alerts aren't coming up. They should have worked. I don't understand why they're not working. But we might just have to wing it instead of spending 20 minutes to do it, and I'll try and fix it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll stay on afterwards.
No worries.
Alright, so I should probably join the game.
I can't emote the blood die?
Yeah, it didn't give me, it gave me the blood die, but it didn't give me the 20-sided die, because I think the blood die is lower on the list.
And the blood die is locked for me.
That's because it's a tier 2 reward for, I think, subscription.
You plebeian.
And I think last week I donated something like 2 or 3 months or something subscription-wise. And that's why I probably gave it to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the 20. I was looking at the 20 today and I was like, it's a shame.
We'll figure them out.
I'm gonna have to.
Looks really cool though.
Looks good.
Very nice.
I'm waiting for my VTT to load.
And we find ourselves in the Troll Skull Tavern, right? In Tavern.
Alright, so do you want to give us a, you give us like a summary?
Win live? Or beforehand?
No, we're live now.
Oh, are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
put a...
people watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, friends.
It's still showing as soon for me.
Well, all I gotta do is change the...
Ah, Steiny, you were just in the last game. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Oh, transitions. Oh.
Alright, let me add your cameras.
As we are using our new Twitch overlay. Thanks for the sub, Nick.
Thanks, guys.
I was just seeing if it would make a little thing.
Oh, look at that!
With the tentacle tongue.
I like how he's just like, I can't remember what he said specifically, but he was, somebody was like, I remember I was like, do you know what Dungeons and Dragons is? Because he was from like Bangladesh. And he goes, yes, I know Darkest Dungeon. And I was like, okay, we're so screwed. Like all of our shit, it's gonna be bootleg. But he got it right. All I said to him was like, I want to mimic with like a tongue flapping out. Can we do that? And he's like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
That was Shamim from Fiverr. Really good artist with this animation. Very pleased. Gotta give a shout out to him. Oh, hello. I don't have a webcam right now. I might have it later. We'll see.
Alright, while he's getting set up, I'll recap as Sup Latimus. As the party went on a little bit of a shopping spree about town, trying to fill out some of their needs, especially with their newly acquired dragon horde. They made some purchases. It was pretty straightforward. I forget specifically what was bought, if anyone has a sound out, but after accomplishing all of that, they decided to go searching for the troublemaker fairy who seemed to be getting them into some trouble, named Chorik.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like a guy giving you his business card, telling you where his place of business is, and then sending somebody to kill you, then telling that it was him.
Yeah. And he didn't even offer us anything to drink when we showed up at his club. It was rude.
Yeah, it was really rude. But as they came in, do we have a donation button yet, or are we still working on that?
We do. It's down below. If you click donate, it takes you to our, our Google document that tells you what you can get for your donation. That sort of thing.
But as the party went in there, they interrogated Chorik very briefly, and then lost patience, and I forget who it was. Was it 09? That's cast Spirit Guardians?
Yes.
Yeah, Crod was at the bar too.
Crod 09 cast the Spirit Guardians, killing some of the patrons of the establishment to target Chorik and Goliath named Big Bastard. As the fight began, they started demolishing this tavern, slaying Chorik just as a couple of individuals walking past saw the violence in the tavern and came to break up the fight. Last we left off, the party was in a little bit de-escalating, but in a little bit of a standoff with these new highly trained mercenaries, as it seems. And Chorik was revivified by the cleric Nethron, apparently, who is also one of the owners of this establishment. And we are at this moment out of combat, even though things are tense, as one of the passers-by, Calibane, is expecting more explanations. And by the way, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't see the donate bar
It's
in the Twitch stream either.
you have to click on the About Us section down
Okay.
below.
And so as we left off, I believe 09, you were gonna try to help talk your way out of it.
Is there any way that I can just whisper to Morden and ask them to banish these assholes to the land of Osmosius?
Did you already do a divine intervention?
I did it during the dragon fight.
Oh, okay,
That was
yeah,
a long
that-
rest ago.
Well, for divine intervention, it's once per 7 days, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's if it succeeds. If it fails,
Only if it succeeds?
next one
Okay.
goes.
Cool. So you're gonna ask that.
Do I have to say it out loud, or can it just be a prayer?
I think it can be a prayer.
Okay.
We're in the middle of Waterdeep, by the way, Troll Skull Tavern. After we killed the dragon and then swiftly ascended up the yawning portal via teleportation, we left a party member behind. Things are tense. There's a lot of trauma. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
I'm a
You're supposed to
sexy
it-
cat!
You're supposed to end that meow.
You know, you're supposed to do it in Nick Cage's voice.
I do recall from last week too, Slinks approached behind the bar, which is where the cat person is currently with, I think Mellow? Mellow Boots is behind the
Mhm.
behind
Yeah,
the bar as well.
I'm a coward, and so I'm hiding.
And I slammed my fist down onto the countertop and demanded that we all take a right chill pill and consider talking it out. But now, there's been a prayer said.
Well, the prayer failed, so I'm just gonna walk in, and just kind of.
No one knows.
Sometimes. Go ahead, Simon.
Oh, what do you mean, go
Caliban
ahead,
is
Simon?
still expecting an answer as he's standing there, whip curled up and looking about, and his eyes fall on several of the dead bodies here.
What was the question?
What you have to say for yourselves?
Oops.
I mean, they tried to kill us. We were just, making sure that they didn't succeed. I don't see what the problem here is.
At all?
And Caliban extends a hand and he says, "Was this one trying to kill you?"
Gesturing to whom?
I can't really. His face is kind of messed up right now.
Who's Caliban gesturing towards?
This commoner here.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he was part of it. I think he was just collateral damage.
I pinched my nose, the bridge of my nose. Shit. Listen, we're all here just to find out information on a nefarious, perhaps malicious, even fairy that we've heard news about. So, if you have any information, it would be much appreciated. Here, let's share a drink, shall we? Just, as they say in the training programs, de-escalate? Yes.
I'm listening. Nethron, whoops. Nethron comes in, waving his arms about, and he says, "These were innocent customers that died just because of your strife. Don't listen to what they say with this. It was unprovoked."
I mean, for that guy, it kind of was unprovoked. He was just kind of standing around. But for the rest of these, I mean, who is the business card that they gave us?
I don't.
I do not.
DM, who would you say he gave the business card to then?
It was to you.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah. I thought you had it.
Oh. Hold on. And I'm gonna dig around in my bag and on my person, checking all my pockets. And I'll pull it out and I'll say, see, here it is. He gave me, I guess, this business card and invited us here. And you give somebody an invitation, they show up, and then you try and kill them. I mean, come on. Like, how would you say this is unprovoked? Here's his business card that he gave me, telling us to come here. And then he tried to murder us.
Didn't the
Uh,
zombies kill that guy?
no, they did not. That was from the Sickening Radiant, the Spirit Guardians. Can I get a persuasion check from you, Simon, with disadvantage?
Persuasion with disadvantage. Don't fail me now. $13. Wait, can I lucky that one particular dice that was a 4 and change it?
So, with the lucky feat, if you use it, out of the 3 die, you choose the best one. Even if it's not the third one, you can choose any of the 3.
Okay, so yeah, it's just like, okay, that's what I'll do then. Persuasion. So the lowest I had was 4. It was a 4, and what was the other one?
Or a 14, so you could pick the 14.
Or I can take a 21.
So the
14.
best
So
is actually
14.
a 23. The 14's a 23.
Okay.
And Nick, you had your camera up for a moment. Is it gone now?
Is it not up now?
No, it's not up. Hey, there he is. There's
With
Mr.
my little glasses suntan.
Caliban frowns and he says, as he holds up the whip, coiled up at you, and he says, "We're going to be leaving this to the City Watch.
God damn it.
But if we cross paths again, I expect you to be well behaved." And he turns and walks out of the tavern.
I lean over to Mello and I whisper, you should probably get a better set of expectations.
Yeah.
I whisper very quietly. So, who's having a drink and talking about fairies? Yes?
Why don't we just leave?
Yeah, that's probably a
before
really
the-
good idea.
Before the City Watch gets here, because, there's a few things that I did in the past that
That you
they
did in the
might-
past. I'm not going back. They're not going to take me alive. I'm never going back there.
Yeah, so why don't we just skedaddle? That's what I
Oh,
took
darn
for.
it.
So I step from behind the bar. I take the drink that I had poured, whatever it was, out of a decanter, and I slug it back.
Troll's Folly.
I don't know what it is, but
It's
I slug it back and
it's
then
probably
start
Troll's
walking.
It's not Troll's Folly.
I hear this stuff is super popular.
Slugging your drink back, most of the bystanders are looking rather terrified at you right now. Why did that not heal? As you top off 09 for a bit more, let's see, no one's behind the bar right now. Nethron comes around to the back of the bar and he looks at you, arms crossed, and he says, "I think you've overstayed your welcome now." The Goliath, big bastard, kind of is pulling himself up and hefting his sword, and he says, "Agreed."
Okay, man. No problem.
Yes.
And I'll hold up my hands and slowly back towards the door.
Don't have to tell Mello twice.
I'm gonna leave 400 gold for the families of the 2 people I murdered.
There's decency among us.
And I would like to sleight of hand steal some of that gold.
I take that back.
I will take that hand.
Can I get that sleight of hand check for you?
Yeah, absolutely. 12.
Versus.
Perception.
You're not
See
fooling
if I-
anybody in the room.
Fine. I like drop it back on the table or whatever.
That gets you
I don't know.
a lot of dirty looks also, as one commoner in the back even draws his thumb across his throat.
Oh.
Cast Ferris Guardians.
I'm gonna.
I fireball. No.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna turn around and do the same gesture, tell him, and see if it scares him.
It doesn't work for you. You're a robot. You're made out of metal. There's nothing here to cut. Why would you? That doesn't even make sense. Whatever. And
What's the
I
effect of his own intimidating gesture?
What's the effect?
Yeah, what happens? He said that he turns and does the same gesture back.
The commoner looks quite angry and not at all terrified by Simon.
I'm not trying to threaten him back. There's no threatening involved. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
And I'm gonna tell the little barkeep, it's like, make sure the family gets it, and if we see that fairy again, you know what'll happen.
I exit. Stage south.
That threat to the bartender sounded like it came from Biff Tannen. That was great.
Everyone here is watching you as you start to step out. Is anyone else following suit? Thalmia's arms crossed, looking very disapproving at all of you right now.
Remind us again, who's Thalmia?
Thalmia
Butler.
is not Simon's butler, she says as she cuffs you across the back of the head. Thalmia is a dragonborn knight.
Oh, yeah.
Devoted to the honor and purpose of assisting Lord Simon on his quests and objectives.
Yeah. I've got a groupie.
Lord
I
Simon.
like the
Uh,
groupie is worse than a butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a
She's a
bard.
friend.
I'm like anybody else here would have a butler. I'm a bard, so I have a groupie.
So, when we exit Troll Skull Tavern, Manor, I mean, pub house, what is the light of day?
It is late afternoon, approaching early evening, but not all that late.
As we exit, I turn towards my compatriots and I say, "Well, that was a fiasco. Absolutely. What and where are we going to next? Because I'm not inclined as a feline to do that ever again."
Look, we got to
Back
put
to
our
a
heads
proper
together. We got to decide where we're going. All right, are we going to go back down into the dungeon and we're going to try and make our way down and eventually kill the mummy lord that ruined our week or month? Or are we going to get help and then go back down? We've got to formulate a plan here as a group. We can't just, be washy about this.
Well, let's see. If the city watch is after us, I say let's go down. Because they won't follow.
That's true. Anybody else? Ideas?
I shall follow. I sense adventure and danger awaits us all. Yes, but why? Why would we do that? Why would you all do that? I'm new. I don't understand why you would put yourselves in danger in such a way.
It's a really long story. Like, you mean going into the dungeon?
Yes, I
Uh,
heard.
long story short, wizard showed up, offered us each like essentially a wish if we make it to the end of the dungeon. Dungeon has a shitload of floors. We're wildly unprepared, untrained, undersupplied, underappreciated by the people at the local tavern, and we're just gonna do it. It's fortune and glory, baby. That's what we're after. Fortune and glory.
Count me intrigued. Yes, let us. But the only portal that I know of is the one in the Yawning portal itself to go down. Do we know of any other entrances to get further?
Yeah, I can just zippity doo us down there. I can teleport us all down there. No problem.
We're kind of messed up, sir.
You're kind of messed up. I mean, we can rest. We can, wait till
Yeah,
morning, get a little breckies in us,
yeah.
some eggs
I
and
say wait
bacon.
till morning, get some bacon, some sausage.
Okay, okay. Well, we will just go to the Yawning Portal. Durnin's always got rooms for us. So I'm sure our rooms are still there from yesterday or whatever, so we're all good.
All right, so you head back towards the yawning portal.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, do they know where we live? Because maybe we should go someplace else for the night.
Yeah, do you know of anywhere to sleep around here?
I once heard pray tell of a place called the how you say Sea Spray Mermaid, which could be an interesting jaunt.
Will it have
I've
mermaids?
Is
I
there
know
sea
not.
spray? Yeah, let's go check
Hmm.
it out. Do you know how to get there from here?
I would say that we could ask for directions, but I'd rather not talk to the watch at this moment. If I had any inclination, it will be down by the docks, but I could be wrong.
That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Can we make our way down to the docks district?
Yes, absolutely, you can. It's something of a trek, though. If you're going on foot, it might take you about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, it's just an afternoon stroll. Giggity. Yes. So, we head that way.
As you go walking down, you walk past quite a few city watch all through the path there. They watch you as you walk past, but they don't seem to be aware of trouble. Any stops along the way that you're wanting to make?
So do we have enough rations and stuff?
Yes, you already took care of that. You're pretty
Okay.
well laden.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
If I recall, I have 12 apples. I have a dozen apples on me.
It's a lot of apples.
I think we're all good. We got plenty of potions. I mean, we got the bare necessities of what we
Yeah.
need, right? We got potions. Does anybody who's got potions?
I think we all got potions.
I do not have any health potions. Is there a place to buy potions around here?
I thought we got some, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought you did
'Cause
too.
I have.
I don't have any in my inventory, so either I didn't add them, or did we get some good ones too? Or was that our other campaign, Saturday campaign?
I thought we got some good ones. I thought we got. I may have added it too.
Yeah, I thought you knew the guy because of your belt, and you got a bunch of good ones.
You should have supplied
Yeah.
on some
Yeah,
healing
because
potions.
I have
yeah,
one
that's right, that's
potion
right.
of superior.
There was a
healing.
grater in there too.
Yep, I have a superior
remember right.
healing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Plus, I have two other
and then we
healing
had some
potions.
more basic ones, if I remember right. Like we got a
Mhm.
thing of 4 of them, right? And then we got us
Yeah.
3 superior, 3 greater, something like that, and split them up.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Let me add one of those. Let me add a superior. What was the base level one called that we had?
A potion of healing?
The potion of healing?
Just standard potion of healing. Okay. I wouldn't want to give myself some super awesome stuff. Okay, well then I'm all good. I'm 100% all good to go.
Making your way down through the dock ward, you're entering into the very blue-collar section. For the most part, you've been moving through the merchant districts and other parts, but this is quite a bit different. Let's take a moment to appreciate Simon's glass horn right there.
Which is empty.
Yeah,
Go get another beer from downstairs.
Goodness, that was great. Now it is a little bit more grimy. Though there's a number of fine establishments through the dock ward, every time you kind of look down one of the side alleyways, you can definitely see the poverty, as there's kids looking about with the clear signs of being pickpockets. There's a number of frail men. Aw, thanks, Crod. Old men sitting by the side of the road holding out their hands asking for any change that you can offer. Older women offering little crafts and handmade things for sale. It's certainly quite the distinction from the center wards of Waterdeep. As you make your way towards one of those side streets, you come upon a tavern, a 2-story establishment constructed wholly of wood, and out in the front is a round sign with a faded but painted mermaid perched on a rock with a wave of water behind her and lots of almost steel sea foam spewing from the wave and on the rock and on her. The door sits ajar and you can hear raucous laughter coming from inside.
I enter.
I think this is the place. Let's go in.
I'll follow.
As you push the door open, you can see a dimly lit place. The floorboards here are almost sticky. And there's candles at each table as people look up at you, and a couple hold up pint glasses in salute. This seems to be a much more commonplace and working class establishment.
Hello. Is there like a? I'll go to the bar, I guess, and speak to the bartender. I forgot which token was mine.
The bartender is a buxom woman with hair pulled up into a ponytail. Rather tall, at about 5'9". She looks at you and she says, "What are you be drinking?" with a gruffer than expected tone.
I'd like to buy a round of drinks for the whole bar.
She gives a passing eye over the establishment and she says, 3 gold for the whole place.
And I'm going to give her 10 gold, and I'm going to say just keep buying them rounds. And I'm going to awkwardly just like lean against the bar and say, hey, do you guys have any extra rooms here for some weary travelers?
She arches one eyebrow and she says, occupied or unoccupied?
No, definitely unoccupied. Something maybe with a view of the ocean, perhaps.
All of those rooms come with bunkmates.
Okay, we'll just
Bunkmates?
take unoccupied. Do you have like 3 or 4 unoccupied room?
She seems a little disappointed at your request, but says, we can spare that many, yes. Are you paying by the hour or by the day?
Depends what time you get off work. We'll just for tonight. Just tonight.
She lets that hang for a second and she goes, for 10 gold, I'm off right now.
I'll pay it. I'll pay it for you, my friend.
As soon as you say that, she looks towards one of the barmaids and she says, Emma, you're up.
I'm gonna give her 15 gold, like, make his night.
Oh God, Simon's about to lose his virginity.
She looks Simon up and down and she says, I'm about to make his 4 or 5 seconds.
Okay. Why don't you show us to our rooms, guys? I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Hopefully, have a good night.
Yep.
Lady T, you might need to
Yep.
assist him.
Yeah. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do.
Lady T is having none of that as she just kind of watches in disgust at Simon and the barmaid walking away, but then her attention drifts as she follows the movement of one of the barmaids. Emma, taking her position behind the bar, gives you a warm smile. She's younger, a little bit more lithe in frame, and she says, anything for you all then?
So how much for you, Emma?
Oh, Nick.
Oh, no,
She
I got it.
gives you a sunbeam smile and she says, oh, I'm not for sale here. I'm strictly in the service part in the front.
Oh, I just needed a good polish, and I didn't mean that as an innuendo.
What did I do?
I think he wants his rod polished.
Nope, I want actual polish because I'm a metal man.
Oh, that's right.
He's made out of metal.
I was really disappointed in him for a second, then I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I totally forgot about that.
She goes from disgust to realization and she goes, oh, I mean, I've got some wax down here. I could probably polish you up for a gold.
How about 2 gold and let me sentry while you do it? Hey, don't mess with the tattoo though. I'm starting to like it.
She seems confused by that request, but she steps forward a little bit and she pauses and holds up a finger and says, the first grinding, creaking, or moaning that I hear and I'm stopping.
That's more than fair.
As that takes place, what are the rest of you getting up to?
Well, I know what Simon's doing. He's actually walking back
Yeah.
through the restaurant, and he sits on a stool right here at the bar, and he just looks at 09, and he says, "I didn't make it to the room." And he motions for the barmaid for a drink.
Oh, that's funny.
The bartender is walking back, kind of like back arched, and she says under her breath, "Still longer than I expected."
Simon just shrugs. He's like, "Yeah, it's about right."
I would order a drink and belly up to the bar if there's bar stools. Are there?
Well, Mello got a table if anybody wants a table.
I see Mello has gotten a table, and after I belly up to the bar, I order a drink, and then hopefully take my drink over to that table.
Emma comes over and she says, "What will you be having then?"
Wine, please, if you have it. And could you put me in the direction of your most knowledgeable patron here today?
She arches an eyebrow in confusion. She says, "Most knowledgeable patron?"
Yes, yours. And I gesture haphazard, flippantly towards everyone in the bar, and I say, who would know the most about current affairs, both above the ground and under the water?
Oh, goodness. And while she's thinking, she's reaching under the table and pulling up a bottle, and she says, "We have this from the Woodvale Vineyard, if that's okay."
I sniff loudly, and I say, do you have anything of finer brow, of higher brow, as it were?
She seems a little taken aback, and she says, "Oh, this is already our finest bottle. I assumed that would be of your preference. It's from a prestigious family of elves that have been growing wine for hundreds of years."
Tut. Well, how long has it been aged?
This one here has been aged for 4 years.
It will do. Much appreciated. Mello, would you care for a taste?
I sort of prefer my wine in a box. But sure.
Some Booms Farm in your life?
A couple more glasses are poured out. Huggy Bear, at your first smell, you can already tell this is way above your pay grade.
Yeah, well, Mello's just used to just drinking ale and cheap ale at that. Because he's always broke.
Well,
As for the most knowledgeable, if the rumors are to be believed, sometimes I'm skeptical. But there's one chap over by the fire who's believed to be quite the expert on almost everything.
that chap over there, and I gesture.
In one of the red leather armbacks. Wingbacks.
Hello.
Yes.
What say you we have a bit of a conversation with that gentleman there?
Here.
Aye. And I clap you on the shoulder, Mello, and I step up and I walk across the bar with such confidence as never been seen before. I slink over this way.
Oh, it's over there. I'm sorry. I went to the wrong fireplace.
Yeah, the other fireplace.
I tap my
Probably
leg.
could have been clearer.
That's okay. I did say that Mello does not have good directions. So.
As you started to walk in the opposite direction, I go, Mello, this, that way, that one. You see, in the wingback. And we approach, and I say, permise, sorry, sir, but You seem of fine report. You exude such experience. Might I interrupt your contemplation here at the fire and ask you or inquire with you a question?
As you're speaking, another well-dressed figure, not like nobility, but somebody up on the fashions, comes over and claps his hand on the shoulder of the person you're speaking to. Well, Volo! What have you brought over for us? Positive, cute little minx. And he looks at you and gives a slight flourish and a bow, and he says, "The name is Floon. And yours, my dear?"
And to whom does he direct that question?
To Slinks.
I,
The one he called a minx.
Yes.
This makes you so neat, and I bow my head and I look up. It goes by the name of Slinks. It is a pleasure to meet you. Well met, and I extend a hand, but I extend it with the palm facing down as a lady might at some point of fine aristocracy. Even though I probably smell like shit.
Taking his hat off, he gives a very polished bow, and he says, "And my name is Floon Blagmar." And returning the hat, he does indeed seem to be quite the handsome devil, and trust me, he knows it by 150% by his attitude. And this rather rugged chap here is the famed Volothamp. You would do well to know him and seek his counsel. Though if you're in for a good time, I am far the better company.
Am I to understand that Volothamp is a patron or an attendee of the Sea Sprayed Mermaid?
That certainly seems to be the case.
Yeah.
Giggity. Alright, well. Floon, it is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I am going to be staying in this inn, and I provide him with the room number that I'm staying in. I do have questions for this fine Sir Volothamp, as we have much intrigue and adventuring. I second your gestation that he is the most knowledgeable, most experienced here. So, if you don't mind, you're welcome to join us for the conversation if Sir Volothamp will have us. Aye? I make a raised eyebrow towards Volo.
Come, Volo, you must not turn them down. I need you to keep her around for at least a little longer until she can catch the full range of my qualities. Volo kind of shifts in his seat and he says, "Very well. What is it I could do for you?"
We seek to delve deeper into the Undermountain here beneath the Waterdeep, and would welcome your advisement as to how to perhaps subvert Skullport altogether. Surpass what I have been told is known as the Dwemer, and delve further. Is there a way down there? And do you know what we could expect? Have you delved that deep? I make a side eye towards Floon with a smirk.
Floon gives a look at you and, speaking softly with the intention that only you could hear, "My lady, I have delved it as deep can be."
Well, Volo?
Volo shoots a half annoyed, half amused look at Floon, and then he says, "Forgive my friend. Sometimes he forgets that his handsome face is only half as much as he thinks."
Well, pardon the interruption, Permissible, but no forgiveness is needed for this gentleman. His repentance shall be in nigh on an hour and a half. Oh, shit!
What? Your mic's gone now.
Totally gone?
Oh, no, there you are. What just happened there?
I made a ploy joke about repentance happening in
Oh,
an hour
okay.
and a half.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, it sounded like you were reacting to something else.
No, I'm reacting to my own
Yeah.
complete difference in my character versus me. Crud. Okay, so what does Volo? Does Volo have insight? I'm curious as to this, and if Mello has questions, of course.
Volo scratches his chin and he says, "You seek means of reaching the Dwermacore without descending through the other layers?"
Ideally, to surpass or subvert the Dwemercore altogether. I hear it is a terrible, silly place. As Simon put it, perhaps 2 days ago, it is a silly place.
The Dwermacore is a silly place?
It is a silly place, yes.
Well, I do not know of any means of getting down there directly unless you are familiar enough to attempt a teleportation. The easiest point of access that I know of would only get you down to perhaps the second or third layer.
I see. And do you, in your experience, have any recommendations for quelling, quashing, or otherwise subduing a mummy?
At this, you have his complete intention, and he says, "A regular mummy is not all that difficult to quell. Wherein lies your troubles?"
Have you not heard, mein Wollenkampf? Wollenkampf? As to the current status of the Undermountain?
I grant you my information is at least several weeks old, as sources of information do not come up often. Perhaps you could enlighten me?
Yes, I think we may. Mallow, would you care to do the honors? Oh man, I went French there. Would you care to do the honors there?
Oui. That's the only French I know.
Lol.
Oui. Oh. I'm sorry. There's a puddle under me now. Now, is it... Hold on. So, before I speak, out of character, is it a mummy
Mummy
king
Lord.
or queen?
Mummy
Mummy
Lord.
Lord. Okay. I was wanting to get the correct... There's actually a sort of a mummy leader, like a lord down there that is most difficult, and we're trying to, give him a bad day. Let's just say. Do you know anything to help out in that?
He leans forward completely curious now and he says, by chance, do you know the name of this mummy lord?
I think back on the conversations that I've had with the party so far, and I consider whether or not I remember it.
Yeah, and Mello is his memory is not all that great. And see if if I can remember, I don't know. I doubt it. I'm not that good at. But we'll see.
Slinks, you recall it being referred to as Anktapot.
Yeah. See, I have no idea.
Thank you. I've been in 3 locations. My notes are somewhere completely else.
Yeah.
Octopus. I jump into the conversation at that moment and I say, I believe it was relayed to me that it is Octopus. Do you know this individual?
He tenses his fingers and he leans back and he says, do you have knowledge of how this Anktapot managed to get into Undermountain? He says with a confused expression.
Mello? Perhaps you
I don't remember how it got down there. I just remember fighting a bunch of mummies.
Simon is just staying like as inconspicuous and just trying to act like he doesn't even hear what they're saying.
I lean forward in the chair that I have seated myself in with my glass of wine, and I say, from what I hear, sprouted from the depths of the floorboards within Skullport came a giant pyramid, as if the
That's right.
devils and demons themselves had opened up a rift within realities and released, destroying Skullport unto its entirety, nearly. And the mummy lords rose with bright light, with songs reverberating off of the cavern that were in such dissonance that it drove people to craziness. That is what the word is amongst the underlings now. But that could be neither here nor there.
I know of only one Anktapot rumored from my travels. It came from a number of nomadic travelers who claimed to be plane hoppers. And he kind of scratches the back of his head. The Vishtani was their name. And they told a number of tales to me in exchange for some small trinkets and valuables. And they told me of a dread mummy lord who ruled over his own domain. Though I cannot understand how he's managed to move to the Undermountain.
Is Simon in our near vicinity?
Yeah, he's standing right next to you.
Right behind you.
No, Simon, this is fascinating information. Have you ever heard this word, Vishtani?
Oh yeah. They
Oh.
it was from Barovia, that shithole, the shithole armpit of the plane of whatever they call it. That place is just ass. Yeah, there's a bunch of homeless people.
Yeah, they're like gypsies in the night.
I mean, I don't like to use the word gypsies because that's a little bit derogatory, but you know, regardless,
Well, okay.
they're homeless anyway.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
you know, homely challenged. We'll drive around in these little carts, covered carts, and they beat the shit out of people along the way.
Whatever do you
But
mean?
I did hear that they do. They have some awesome drink and merriment, though.
Yeah, the only time Flynn ever talked about him, he just called them giant pieces of shit that sucker punch people. So.
Oh, yes. And Flynn, this is your father. Forgive me. We just only recently met, so that's your father, no?
Yeah, my dad had a run-in from him when he saved me from that hellhole. All they eat there are potatoes, and they barely even have potatoes.
Really? No bread or unserved.
I mean, not bread I'd call bread. You know what I mean? It's moldy, it's gross, makes you hallucinate, made out of children.
That's
What's-
not what I heard, but you know,
Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much to unpack there. However, in the meantime, perhaps Sir Bolo, you know of this octopus coming from the land of Barovia. What do you surmise are his weaknesses?
Well, while he is believed to be quite fearsome and terrifying as a foe, I do believe that he would have the same susceptibilities of other mummies in that he is vulnerable to fire damage.
That is insightful. Thank you. Do you have any inclination as to anyone who might be interested in vindicating Skullport from this insurgence, from this control, this power? I think
You say he has control of Skullport? He says, a little bit caught off guard.
I mean, I wouldn't call it Skullport. It's kind of what's left of Skullport.
what he said.
Kind of just a pile of wood and rocks now. With a bunch of dead
Goodness.
bodies kind of littered around. And then it's also on fire.
My friends, I must tell you, this explains a great deal in the increased activity of Xanathar's guild. I've been hearing rumors and speaking to some of my contacts, and it seems as though they're readying for all-out war. But down into the Undermountain, and I had not thought that they'd need of such things, but as you say it, this does explain why they are venturing an all-out assault to Skullport.
Quick question. Table talk. Would Simon know where Xanathar's like headquarters or where they hang out? Because I feel like Simon's kind of like backrooms pokery type, you know, gambles a lot. I feel like he'd have run-ins with Xanathar.
You definitely would have some fringe
Yeah.
contacts with them, even halfway good ones. Definitely not know where the headquarters are, though.
Yeah. And Mela knows of them. He steers away from them a little bit though.
I mean, do you know, Volo, do you know who they're trying to go to war against? Like, maybe are they going after the Mummy Lord? Or is it somebody else that they're going to war with?
Who else they're going to war with?
Yeah, I mean, who are they going to war with? You said they're getting ready for war.
Well, if, as you say, Ankh-Tapat has control of Skullport and the surrounding area, that is traditionally Xanathar's territory. I expect he is going back to reclaim his stretch of the Undermountain.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I could always teleport us down there if you guys want to go down. We're gonna have to go in the morning though. I need to rest.
Simon, how many people can you teleport down there? It does sound like we may need backup, but I'm conflicted. I know.
I mean, let's put it this way. I've never had to teleport so many people that one didn't make it. You know, everybody I teleport kind of always shows up.
Well, why don't we also do this? Is it possible? And I look at what was his name again? That guy?
Volothamp?
Yeah. Is it possible to get a message to the group?
What, Xanathar?
Xanathar?
You want to send a message to Xanathar? You want to willingly
No.
put us on his
Hold on.
radar?
No, but maybe do a coordinated attack. Let them know maybe in the morning. Maybe divert the other guy's attention, and we can come up from the behind. Like a
Oh,
sneak
you
attack.
want that's oh you see you don't you want to work with Xanathar to
Yeah,
kill. Oh my God.
I think that's a possibility. I see victory in that.
How much do you know about beholders, man?
What?
Absolutely none.
Yeah,
But
you should Can you tell him about
let's
beholders
see.
real quick, just so you...
Beholders, mummy lords. Which one do you want to fight against?
Mummy Lord, 100% Mummy Lord. Any day of the week, I will box him right now.
That's why I'm suggesting maybe we could work with them.
No, you're not
Because no,
understanding what I'm saying. Xanathar is not one to be trifled with. He can watch you while you sleep in your dreams. Okay, man? This guy is no joke. He's not even a
He is
guy.
like
yeah,
he's like the Sting of abominations.
Yeah, I understand that, but we were looking for some help. This looks like great help.
I would
I'm just
rather.
suggesting.
I
I'm
would.
suggesting.
I would rather have a 1% chance of winning alone than a 75% chance of winning with Xanathar. That's how bad that guy is.
So we should team up
Potatoes,
with the mummy. Kill Xanathar?
tomatoes. I mean, I'm thinking. We're just doing a sort of an alliance, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at everybody else, Slinks and 09, and I'm gonna just be like, "Are you guys this nuts? Do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to work with Xanathar?" And I air quote heavily work with Xanathar to kill the Mummy Lord.
It's just a suggestion.
In response to that question, I pivot my body language towards Volo and I say, "What is the current state of affairs of Xanathar?"
He looks a little bit confused and he said, "Could you perhaps elaborate on that question?"
How soon are they ready to go to war?
They have been sending troops down there for days now, though I don't know if they are actively assaulting yet.
And through what method are they sending sending individuals, troops? Through the Sargoth? Through a portal? Something else?
Into the Bay of Skullport.
Through the awning portal? Through the...
Sailing into Skullport, he says again.
They probably
Yes.
have their own access point, I'm sure.
Volo, I appreciate you. But you know there are multiple access points to Skullport.
But only one you can sail through, he says, elongating each word.
There's not much wind in the caverns on the Sargoth. Sorry, being a shithead DM.
He just looks at you and he says, "Have you not ever heard of the spell Gust of Wind?"
I look at him deadpan. I look at him dead in the eye. I don't blink. And I go, "No. What is that?"
Volo looks at you exasperated and reaches into a satchel next to his chair and he pulls out a large tome ostentatiously and written in brilliant gold lettering, and he just kind of looks completely annoyed. Across the front, it says Volo's Guide to Monsters, and then in italics underneath, and everything else.
For anybody who's watching or tuning in, this is how to break the fourth wall with Corin. this is a textbook right now.
Awesome.
He's literally breaking out the textbook for you.
Well, he did sell it around here, so
Oh yes, yeah.
yeah.
As he holds it, he even kind of like subtly like moves the cover around to get a good field of view, and then he holds it up in front of him, and like he is reading poetry, goes, "A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction of your choice for the spell's duration." And then he pauses there and he looks at you and he says, "Or in this case, towards a possible sail."
Interesting, very
I
interesting.
didn't know you could use it like that. I don't do
Brilliant.
spells, so you know.
Slamming it shut with enough attention to draw eyes from all over, he says, "Does that perhaps answer your snide question?"
Oh, my Volo, I did not mean any snideness, but yes, forgive me.
As this is going on, at that moment, a lithe and chiseled young man walks by shirtless and looking just a little bit oiled up, and drapes one arm on Simon's shoulder and starts to play with your ear.
Is this extra? Did I pay for this already? What's going on here?
Leaning forward and propping his chin on his arm on your shoulder, he speaks softly and he says, "Oh, honey, I will be so extra for you."
Can I need to interrupt. Please cue the slide whistle. Pitch up.
And his finger kind of goes from your ear to rolling in some of your hair just above it, and he says, "And I'll be worth every bit of it."
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I also have. I don't think it played in Discord. Wow, I'm really uncomfortable, but I have clarity of thought now, as I was just serviced by the lovely innkeeper over there, the one with the great big personalities. So I be gone with you, oil boy. I'll see you later, and I slyly give him my room number. On the down low. I feel like I'm gonna do like a sleight of hand.
We're
Yeah.
job creators.
Yeah.
Is that
Ooh,
okay?
that was good.
You greasy
You
boy.
are very subtle. Volo kind of watches this for a second, but he doesn't catch that, and then he continues on. So there's been, so far as my contacts know, some 3 or 4 days of troops being deployed down towards Skullport. I didn't know why, and I don't know if they are actively in combat yet or if it's something of a staging ground. But it does seem as though there's all-out war, so if there's anything that you can do to perhaps circumvent those levels of the Undermountain, I think that would be most wise.
I can't believe I'm gonna ask this. Do you know where we can come in contact with Xanathar? Or somebody who might know him?
See, that's what I was saying.
He goes a little wide-eyed at that.
Yeah, I know. I don't want. Look, I don't want to ask, but I gesture broadly at Mello. I don't want to ask, but whatever. If this is gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
I may have some contacts that could get such information for you. Are you certain, though?
Not at all. No. In fact, the longer I sit here, I'm having more second thoughts about doing this. But I feel like, just in case we do need to team up with him, it'll be better if he knows we're going to be down there than if he doesn't know we're going to be down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. And Simon finishes his ale.
I lean over towards Mello and I whisper in Mello's ear if I can approach in that fashion. And I say, at the very least, perhaps we could obtain some Xanathar credentials in case we are stopped in our journey down into the Undermountain again.
What I was thinking.
Ah, yes. Also, do you know where 09 is?
I think he was getting polished last. And
I give a thumbs
so
up, like,
Mello sort of slips Voldemort.
Voldemort?
Yeah, some gold, and says, "Why don't you see if I send this down, and maybe it might help." And I give him like a pouch of like, what, 300 gold.
You know how many times I could have lost my virginity for all that?
Well, he's
There's a
Xander.
lot wrong with that.
Xander, he's going. Yeah. Well, but they are going to need their palms greased and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, thinking that should be enough. Maybe.
Well, for that they can get everything greased, just like that young man that was just previously over here.
Yeah, that young man looked like he gave 09 a hug.
So slippery. So slippery.
How was my polish going, anyways?
I want updates on my polish. DM. Describe it to me.
I'll see if I was done so I can walk over there and join you all.
You're done now. You are a little bit distracting as every time you pass by candlelight, there's like a sharp flare of light as you're
Like a
so
J.J. Abrams
gleaming.
movie.
The
Yeah.
lens glare is intense. Sorry, it's lens flare. That's what they call it.
Did I see an organic more oiled than me earlier, Simon?
Oh yeah, you bumped into him? Yes, you did. He's quite hairless, like a porpoise.
I think I had more hair than he did. It was amazing.
You probably do, I wouldn't doubt it. You look great, by the way. Loving the shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the tattoo? Does it still look like a hippo?
No, oddly it's changed. It kind of, do you know what a pot-bellied pig is? It kind of looks like that, but more belly than pot, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't like how that sounds, and I'm just gonna like make it disappear now. I was fine with a hippo, but a pot-bellied pig.
Are you familiar with guinea pigs? Like that, but hairless and really fucked up looking.
Well, you know,
I have Ruthless on my arm.
there is a hairless
Mole rat?
Tatsby that I know. He looks very odd looking.
Volo interrupts there and he says, "Sorry, but do I have to stay for this part?"
Oh no, please. Go
Yes, yes you do. Yeah. If I have to deal with this kind of conversation, so do you, Volo.
Let me clue you in, Moro. We are a bit of a yes and type party. So,
Ah, so you are improv amateurs. Well, to ask a question on your question, do you have hopes to meet with him in person, or is it merely enough for you to correspond with him?
Oh,
Corresponding, I think, right? I don't think we want to
I-
meet with him.
I think Simon would very much like to meet with the oiled up boy. if that's
Oh,
what
he
you're
wants to
referring
meet.
Yeah, but MEAT, not MEET.
He's asking about
Oh.
Xanathar, not the oiled boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't want
Yeah,
to. No,
exactly.
no, I'd
know.
rather not any kind of meet with Xanathar.
Yeah, I'm thinking just a message
Yeah.
would be fine.
Volo really doesn't care if you're meeting the boy or not.
My statement stands.
Doesn't matter what kind of meat.
So, leaning forward, he says, if you wrote a message, I could get
And
it to him, I believe.
I quickly write a message in Thieves' Camp and give it to him, stating what we're looking for.
Excellent. Well done, Willow.
I can't guarantee he will respond, but I can get it to him one way or another.
We'll be here.
Do you have a belonging of yours or something that I could send with it for him to contact you?
I look at Mello like I am clearly not giving him anything of mine.
Like, what are you looking for?
It could be as simple as a piece of hair or a trinket that you have.
I
I
like.
pluck a whisker from Mello.
Ow! That
Um,
will grow back.
He takes that and folds it with the letter, and he says, "Rumor has it his lair is deep enough underneath Waterdeep that it actually has an access point to Undermountain, but that is not substantiated."
Well, what more information do we need to access that? That sounds like a lead. It sounds like something to investigate, something to look into.
He gives you a look and he says, "Xanathar is perhaps the most paranoid being in existence. Knowledge of his lair is very closely guarded."
We need not meet Xanathar
Yeah.
himself
Yeah.
to defeat the Mummy Lord. That's right.
Exactly. I think
Perhaps wait to hear of any possible response from him. If my contacts are good, and if your recompense is as well, he says, I could have it likely in front of him within 8 hours.
Volo, we are much obliged. Please, do take this for your difficulty. And I give him 10 gold, and I bow and I say, in that regard, I must take my leave. I have obligations that leave me indisposed in my own chambers. Good day. And I leave.
Well, I guess
I guess
we'll see each other in the morning down here for some breakfast.
Yeah.
Very good. I will go speak with some of those contacts, he says as he rises up out of his chair. Clanking the coins, he has a look and he starts to walk away, and you hear the original bartender's voice, Simon's good close friend. "Hold up there, Volo, you still have your bar tab from last week."
No. We'll take care of it. He's helping us out.
The joy on Volo's face is excellent as he gives a low bow, and then he quickly scurries out from there with his friend Floon in tow.
What? No. We have plans, you see.
Well, you did want him to deliver that message.
He'll be back in the
if-
morning.
If your point is for Floon, you need to convey that.
Wait, who's Floon?
The
Her
one that,
companion
that-
for the night.
yeah, the one that
Guy
was
right here.
flirting with Slinks.
Oh.
Floon sees your indignation as he starts to step away, and then he realizes he has a shot and pauses, and very dramatically about faces and comes back to you.
I have slinked off at this point towards my room, but leaving an obvious trail.
He is following, and you hear him calling out as he's making his way up the stairs. Looks like somebody needs a tongue bath.
This is where I need to say meow, right? This is
Meow.
where it needs. This is where, as
Yeah.
a tabaxi, I have to say meow.
Yeah, you do
It's
have to
actually
do it as
the only
two-syllable.
appropriate. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the only time that's appropriate.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to do the hand gestures, with the little paws. Meow. There you go.
And fade scene. Leave all the rest.
Definitely.
To whatever it's called.
This is going to be a jump ahead. As it transitions to black, the next morning as people are making their way down, it's quite the different crowd there. Thalmia is sitting at the bar, quietly having a drink of wine, as others of you are coming into view.
Thalmia, it's in the morning. What are you doing?
She gives a slightly sly look at you as she sips and she says, "Is it? It's still night for me."
I'll only kid. Take some. I'll buy you the next round.
She gives you a little half salute.
So we got a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think.
How many spells do you think I could have copied over during the night before I went to sleep?
I mean, 4 hours worth, probably.
Okay.
Have I long rested, or
Yep.
do I have a level of exhaustion?
Oh,
That is up to you.
Sorry. Alright, sorry.
I mean, either way, your fur is looking very clean and polished.
I'm not taking a level of exhaustion because Oil Boy created less friction with all his oil, so therefore it was less of a chore. And I'm feeling quite refreshed. I didn't have to work so hard. Everything was as it should be.
That's the type of phrase that'll come back
That's-
to haunt you, Doc.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's so funny to me, though. Oh, that's great. So we awaken in the morning. Thalmia's have a glass of wine. We approach. How busy is it?
It's rather calm.
Do you have some eggs and sausage and something for breakfast?
The bartender today is a young man, and he gives a nod as he scribbles down your orders and then walks away to dress them.
I belly up and look for fellow party members. Are they all, or who is in the bar?
At the bar, there appear to be a couple of sailors who are not here for breakfast, shall we say. And there looks to be one rather brawny-looking guy who is not a sailor, with a grim-looking dagger tucked into his belt.
Turn towards the party and I ask, so, what is our next step? We really need to get moving now that we've rested.
I thought Simon was teleporting us down to the.
Well, I thought we were gonna wait for Volo. We gotta wait for Volo. He's gonna bring his response here. This is
Get that
good.
down there, right?
I mean, probably. Volo's everywhere, man. He's got eyes everywhere. It's a beholder joke.
Vol-
Whatever.
Volo is the beholder? I'm confused now.
No. What's it called? Xanathar's a beholder.
About an hour into your wait, Volo comes into view, pushing open the door. My friends, I have good news. The letter has been delivered. I expect you will be hearing from someone shortly, if you're going to be hearing from them at all.
Okay, did he say, wait here? Or like, where'd you tell him we were at?
I didn't meet with him. I gave it to an associate who gave it to an associate who gave it to an associate.
Yes, I know how it works, but what I'm asking you is, did you, like, say, hey, we're staying at this Salt Spray Sea Mermaid,
I did
inn,
leave that
or-
information, yes, though I
Okay.
imagine the hair will be enough.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to as he steps out. As he leaves, the bartender today looks over at you and slides a piece of paper in front of you, Simon.
No, I'm not paying his bill, and I slide it right back. No, we're not. We're definitely not paying for his bill.
He gives you a stern look and he says, I have it on the record that you are.
God damn it! And I flip over the letter. How much? What's the price I'm seeing here?
182 gold.
God damn! 182 gold. Okay, I give him 182 gold.
I'd give him 200 and make him where you can't buy alcohol for a month here.
And then he turns over the piece of paper to show your bill for your own consumptions. It's another 32.
What did we? I thought you already paid.
No, remember last night Simon bought a round for everybody in the place.
Yeah, prepaid for that.
Oh, did you prepay?
Did you prepay for that? Okay.
Yeah.
It's still 12, and he kind of looks over towards Thalmia and he says, "She didn't, though."
Oh,
Hey,
God
hey,
damn it.
I said I was paying for her because I've been kind of a dick, so I'll take care of that.
Alright, so Volo said the hair's gonna be enough. That means we can go down into the dungeon. Do you guys want to go to Skullport? Or do you guys want to go to where the dragon's lair is? Because that seems to be like the deepest we've been. Actually, we've been deeper than that, haven't we? We went to the floor, 1 or 2 floors below it.
Can we go to my house so we can maybe save Chef?
What do you mean your house?
I'm from the Dreamer Core level.
Oh, yeah. If you're from, do you have something that's from there? I mean, can I use him, DM? Can I hug 09 and like use him as my like guiding item to get us to the wherever Dreamer.
I literally just motion at myself as you ask.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't constitute an object unless he's dead. If you want to kill him, use him, and then bring him back to life, I'm fine with that.
No, that's weird. I shouldn't do that.
Huggy Bear, at that moment, you hear a voice in your head. I understand that you have been wishing to speak to me. I fail to see what you can offer me, though.
Oh, well,
You may respond.
Oh, well, we were planning on killing the
But
mummy lord.
before you go too far, this is
Uh-huh.
a sending correspondence. You
Yeah.
have 25 words or less.
I know. That's
Okay.
why I finished my sentence. Let's see what he has to say.
So you say that you were planning to go to the Dwermacor?
Mm-hmm. I killed this mummy, lord.
The Skullport.
Colport.
Sorry, that got stuck for a second. Okay, but what does that have to do with him having a
Aren't
reason
we-
to help you?
Well, aren't we helping him if we get rid of this mummy lord? Fix his mummy problem. We're the exterminators.
Steiny, that is, as we all affectionately call her, the purple worm.
Oh yeah. This is Purple Worm. She's just turned 2 last week, and she's been part of our D&D session since she was born.
Yeah, it was like right at the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was within a couple weeks. No, stop pressing stuff. All right, I gotta get her out of here before she presses something. Oh my God, why are you so heavy?
Another sending message comes in, and Huggy Bear, you hear,
Huggy Bear doesn't hear anything, but Mela does.
where? Yeah, sorry.
I know it's confusing.
Where do you intend to confront Anktipot? And what would you expect from me for this help?
What do I expect from him?
Who are you talking to?
Like,
What are you talking
reward
about?
or something? Thanks for the cheers, Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm talking to Xander. Right
You're
now.
talking to Xanathar?
Yeah. He wants to know what, what's in it for him.
Yeah, of course he wants to know that. Tell him that, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess, and we're friends of, we're gonna take care of him, and
Yeah.
we could
So-
just use a little help, is all. Or,
Yeah.
not to get attacked by his men while we're down there.
Yeah. Yeah, so while we're down there, we don't want to be attacked by your people.
We know
You
this
know, we
party
can
that
always
needs to
we can
die.
always use a little help from my friends.
I feel like I may have heard that one before. What is Xanathar saying now?
Yeah, I was deciding if I was going to say it or not, but
There's a bard that was traveling through.
Yes, that's where I heard it from. It was a bard.
Hmm.
I think they were called the bugs or ants. I can't remember.
Xanathar sends a third sending message. Because you guys are really dragging this out. You're not exactly being condensing.
No, not.
Come on, we got to get this conversation down to like T9 texting, not this new iMessage stuff.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You know, where everything is in its shortest possible means and to the point. Sorry, it's also complicated because Xanathar is a wildly paranoid, wildly intelligent creature, so I gotta...
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you weren't expecting to put him in here.
No, not really! Not really. All right, I have to type it up to make sure it's in the 25.
Okay.
Could have asked for forgiveness of the town guards for us murdering some innocents. I'm sure he has that kind of clout.
Yeah, very good point.
Or that fucking fairy.
Oh yeah, maybe he can definitely make that fairy disappear.
It's like a WWXD. What would Xanathar do?
He'd haunt your nightmares. That's what
Mhm.
he'd do. And then he'd have you killed.
Also, what like criminal organization ever across the world just names it after themselves? Like this is the Putin Brigade. Like nobody does that. Like nobody says
I'm sure Al Capone did.
these are the Capones, jabronis. Like
I would be part of the Caponies.
Ponies, yeah.
Capones. Oh man, who else is? I don't know. Like super famous crook.
Let's see.
Neither here nor there, but I'm just thinking like this is the Xanathar Guild, and then there's the Harpers Guild, and of course the Artisans Guild across Waterdeep. But it's only the Xanathar Guild. Who's Zentarum, then? Is that a person?
No,
If
it's
not-
a gang. Well, it's a merchant guild, really.
Yeah. So Xanathar's really the odd man out, just going like going with the whole Pikachu thing. Like I'm just gonna say my own name.
Oh well.
Do we want to?
Don't
Do we want
forget their
to?
tats. Don't forget their tats.
Do we want to speak above table for a second and explain why?
I would welcome it, but speak up if you don't.
This iteration of Xanathar is not the first Xanathar. It's not entirely known how many there have been, but he is not the first beholder by that name. It uses the name because Xanathar's guild has been around for so long with so much power for so many years. It carries with it a weight of gravitas of like, holy crap, Xanathar is still alive and running this? To give a sense of foreboding of this immortal being.
It's like a Zorro situation.
Well,
Yeah,
Or-
it's like Zorro.
or Princess Bride. You know the
Dread Pirate
Captain, Dread Pilot
Roberts.
Yep.
That is the
Exactly.
perfect example, the Dread Pirate Roberts.
That makes good sense.
So what's Xanathar saying?
Thanks,
Um,
Crowd, for the donation, by the way.
Oh, we got a donation from Crowd. What up? Thanks, buddy. I don't know why the
Um,
donation things aren't working for.
It says your
For PayPal.
reputation exists here. Something about beans. And then he's talked about if you deal with him, you may have safe passage. One way. Agents will be on hand.
One way.
Hmm
Just
That
like me.
means we could have safe passage out. I'm assuming. No.
Well, that was pointless. Let's just go
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
So what do you
I'm
guys
just
want to do?
going
You want to go to Skull?
respond.
Do you want to go to Skullport, or do you want to go where the dragon was, or the level below the dragon, or how far below the dragon level did we go?
The dragon level is Willowwood, level 5. Oh my god.
So where's Skullport? What level is that?
3.
Oh, okay. And that's where the mummy lord is at, correct?
That's where he started.
Okay, so but
He's
that's
been
not where-
consolidating his reign since then. Skullport is an offshoot of level 3.
Mhm.
And to answer your question, the deepest you've gone, I'm needing to double check. I think it is. Hell yeah, Beastly. Glad to have you watching now. I think the deepest that you got to was level 10 or 11. But that was just briefly.
Do you guys want to go
Oh,
down the
it
level?
was 14.
Oh
Woof.
shit!
Whoa.
Yeah, it was 14 that you got to.
Where was the last place we saw the whatever, the Mummy Lord Octopot?
Willowwood, level 5.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna go then, right?
That's where you want to go? You want to go kill this schmuck, or do you want to just bypass him and just bump into him later?
I want to
Yeah,
kill him.
You
getting
wanna
to
kill
level 14 was in your portal hopping drug trip where you jumped from level 7 to level 9 to level 10 to level 14 in the period of like 3 weeks and almost died 13 times.
That sounds about right. All right, to level 5 it is. Is that where everybody wants to go?
Yeah, so okay. So that's where we're gonna go. Okay.
I'm looking at
Willowwood.
everybody. Slinks, you good?
Willowwood. And I send this to Xander then.
Do you have the sending spell?
No, he was talking to me, so I was thinking he was still talking. So
Do you have any items that are native to Willowwood?
beyond
All of our
the
horde?
No, but
beyond the horde.
I'm
Yep, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm very well acquainted with it, and I have a bunch of crap from the Horde, don't I?
In that case, well, if
gold
you're
and-
well acquainted, you still have to roll. It's just a lower risk. If you have something from there, it's a no risk teleportation.
Gold. I got gold.
Yep,
I took a bunch
that-
of gold. Yeah.
Just saying, you got to have that.
Okay. No. I understand. I'm letting you know the DM. Yes, I do. It's safe.
And then you teleport.
Yes, I teleport.
Do you take your long rest, Simon?
I did what?
Your long rest? You still look wounded.
Oh yeah, I never actually took it. I'm not wounded. I'm winded.
As you're all getting ready to leave, a tabaxi that was in one corner slides out and starts making their way forward. As you can see, it is a tabaxi woman with a satchel under her arm, and she walks straight up to Mello and says, "Excuse me, I don't wish to be rude or anything, but are you the Mellow Boots that survived the Undermountain with the 500 to 1 odds?"
Ah, yes, I am. What is your name?
She looks at you in awe and she says, "I had a bet on you because I recognized your name as being Tabaxi. My name is Gift of a Guest, and I just wanted to tell you I was such a big fan and so grateful that you came back, and also I hadn't realized till you returned how handsome you were.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I made so much money off of your return, I wanted to repay you in some small way." And she fishes open her satchel and she pulls out a light crossbow that is of exceptional craftsmanship, as the stock seems to have been crafted from tusk of some animal. The limbs are gleaming in perhaps platinum or mithril, you're not certain. And the string is beautiful and looks almost like metal cord.
Looks
And
very
she holds it out to
exquisite.
you.
Oh, you've given this to me? Why, thank you. And I
Perhaps
give her a nice kiss on the lips.
she blushes mightily and she says, "Just remember the name. Gift of a guest."
Ah, I will remember that.
And she promptly slinks away, seeming a little embarrassed. And it is a +2 light crossbow.
Oh shit!
Very nice. Total right swipe.
And you're ready to teleport now?
Yes.
With a flash, you all whisk away as there is a circle of blinding light that shoots up like a spotlight, and then as it disappears, you all find yourselves back in Willowwood. Probably not somewhere you were in a hurry to get back to, or weren't not long ago.
Is that a perfect pause point? And then
I do believe it is.
because we're gonna venture into the Willowwood, and then I think that we have a Steam game to give away or two. Don't
Oh
you?
yeah, we can do a Steam game giveaway. What? Who we thinking here gets a Steam game?
Well, I'm thinking that after the break, anybody who's tuned in and watching, anybody who participates in chat, etc., could draw out of the random and drop a Steam game, something like some Going Medieval or maybe Fallout 76. We could send their way.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever game you want.
I think that'd be pretty rad. We could be back in what kind of time frame are we thinking?
5 minutes?
5 minutes
Ooh,
sounds good to
5 minutes sounds good.
All right, everybody. We'll be back in 5.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. No. Oh shoot, the song didn't load. It's supposed to fade into the next jiggy jam. Let's see.
All right, just getting back.
Me as well. Smoke break over.
I had to go full Karen. I ordered food at 7:36,
Oh shit.
and it is now 11 o'clock.
What the fuck? And the food just never
Yeah.
showed up and you gave up on it? Like you...
I didn't really give up, but I was occupied not dying.
That was that's not really Karen. That's just like
That's
sorry,
normal.
what? Yeah. That's very normal.
I get nightmares in here.
In Willowwood or in Undermountain in general?
Willowwood, that dragon fight. I'm still afraid it's going to be brought back to life.
Probably
I mean,
will
this
be.
this is also where Nyx got spanked.
Did Nyx get no, I got it past here. Or
No,
Nyx got it
I'm not saying he got beat like just over here, or like it was like right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ran away like a little bitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened to Nyx.
We'll have to find out sometime.
We have to fight him. He's now a Mummy Lord General.
Oof. For Nyx coming back as a Mummy Lord General, not doing a oh, I am down for making that like a group goal.
If my mid-maxing piece of shit character comes back and kills me,
Oh,
truly justice.
and you know what he's gonna show up wearing?
If he has the mittens,
He's gonna come back with the gloves of soul catching.
damn it.
And a dragon hide belt +3.
Mm.
New items I wanted.
Oh, I know. But let's just say a Mummy Lord from a Dread domain has a little bit more access to legendary gear than you do.
I'm still debating about being super petty and every long rest just wish for the same thing for those dicks who attacked us.
I want to send Xander after them.
Xanathar.
Xanathar.
Xander, Xanathar, same difference, right? He won't be mad by calling the wrong name.
Yeah. It's a term of endearment.
Lynx, are you back yet? Not yet.
No, doesn't look like it.
While we're still finishing up, Mello, do you have your... Oh, yep, there you go. There you go. Fancy new +2 light crossbow.
Yep. That goes along with my fancy +2 studded leather.
I have a friend named Xander. He is very much going to be the inferior to Xanathar.
Artlist.io.
Well, Slinks is off somewhere, missing.
She's using the litter box.
She had to circle back for another round with Floon.
So is Simon covered in oil right now?
A little bit of glitter also.
I was thinking in my head like how this develops his character. And so I've already established he was a virgin, then a premature ejaculator. But I think now I'm going to make him a sex addict because he has a very addictive personality. He's addicted to gambling and drinking and adventure and all that stuff. So I think
Look
now
over it.
he's a sex addict.
Lady T is gonna have such a hard life being your attendant.
She's having none of what he would be putting down, so she'll be okay.
Exactly. She doesn't play for that team.
I didn't mean by that. I meant cleaning up after him.
Well, I mean, there's not all that many dames wandering around free down here, but there's also not anything in the way of Addicts Anonymous available down here either, so...
And the dragon is already dead, so, you know.
Maybe. You missed out on that fight, Bello.
I know.
Scary.
That was intense, without a doubt. There was a couple of giant eagles, treant, the green dragon, and an archdruid all at the same time, and you got hit by tsunami, which, while far from the most effective high-level spell, sure is fun.
Yeah, he turned this entire place into a wave pool.
Oh, so my other group D&D groups have been we've been discussing that trailer for the movie, and everybody's upset that the druid turns into an owlbear.
Why upset?
Yeah.
Why? It doesn't...
Why a druid?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool as heck that she does that.
It's super
And that's what
awesome.
I was trying to explain to them, and then they were, then of course the rules Nazis started talking, and I'm like, ah,
this isn't
enjoy the
game.
movie. It
Yeah.
ain't the game. It's a movie.
Yeah, but
It's
even if it was a game, the DM's discretion wants to let his players turn to an owlbear, let him.
Yeah, exactly. It's called the rule of cool.
I wonder if Brittany will let me turn into an owlbear.
You'll have to ask. With some good reason and maybe a little bit in exchange, I'd definitely consider
What is an Owlbear CR?
it. Owl Bear CR is 3.
Oh,
So
that's level 9.
yeah, and I mean you'll probably want to be a moon druid or something.
Yeah,
I haven't
because
been
you're
through
gonna
it.
have to. That way you can use the attacks.
All right, everybody, good to go.
I'm back.
Yay!
Back.
And I have my eye on the Fallout 76 metal, testing metal version.
Yeah, we want to go through and give that away.
I'm thinking in about 15 minutes we'll select somebody. If you guys
All right.
share the stream or something else and get folks involved, or don't if you want to have the odds in your favor, of course. But we'll select from random somebody who's currently watching, and then we'll get connected on Steam, and I'll send that code your way to get that game. And if you already have that game, we'll talk a little bit further about something else. I'm thinking the game itself is in RPG. It's open world. It's multiplayer, which is very much D&D. Kind of falls in line. So, in that spirit, if you want to snag a free copy of Fallout 76 or Oblivion Game of the Year Deluxe Edition, we can help you get that if you're following along today.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good point. I think all of our giveaways are gonna be like to be eligible. You just got to be following. I think that's a good plan right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then we'll come up with a more established way to do our giveaways in the future. We'll figure it out. One idea we had was to have like quiz, like a game show type quiz. But we haven't worked out how to do that exactly. So we're gonna get on that and make this stream even more interactive and fun. And now we're doing giveaways.
So in 15 minutes, depending on how many people are in the stream, just watching or following along, I think I'm going to roll that die roll. So if there's 12 people following, I'll roll a d12, and I'll just start 1 to 12 from top to bottom, and whatever the number falls on will be the giveaway.
I'm logging in. I'm getting on my cell phone now. I want to be number 12.
Dude, we didn't talk about you being involved.
I am following. And I slyly lawyered the contract to just say all you have to do is be following. That makes all of us eligible. You're welcome, everybody.
Hey, I have
You've been lawyered.
I have a 2 months free subscription to Xbox Ultimate if you want to give that away too, and with my Nitro.
Yeah, if somebody wants that, we can give that too. Oh shit, I'll take that.
Flynn, Simon.
I like how, depending on what I say, you call me different character names based on, like, that was a Flynn thing to say, so that was where your head went.
That's very true. Oh boy. Yeah, we haven't established rules as to whether or not the players can join in.
No, we're not gonna join in. I was joking.
No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, so it's about 10:23 where I'm at currently, and I'll hit the 15-minute mark. But we just found ourselves in the Willowwood now.
We are on level 5 of the dungeon.
As you arrive just outside of Vladimir's lair, looking out over the forest, it feels just a little bit off. The trees are still there. You can see birds flying around, but it's more quiet, and usually there's a slight breeze flowing through here, but now the air is still a little stale. It's a little warmer than you're used to as well. As you look around, many of the trees are also just a shade less green than they were.
Does it seem weird here to you guys? I'm getting a vibe. The vibe is off.
I struck the cat whiskers at my mouth and I go, yes, it is humid, a bit sticky. What is this? I do not like this. This is odd.
Yeah, this is different. This has definitely changed
Yeah.
since the last time we were here.
Yeah, it's almost like something imbalance happened. That's what I think.
Can I use detect magic and see if can focus some of this? If there's magic at play?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
As you cast Detect Magic, from where you are to 30 feet out and around, all you detect is the magical auras of yours and your party's magical gear.
Okay, that was pointless. Alright, well,
Here.
let's just head to let's just see if we can walk through here and take a look and see what we find. Maybe he's still here. Let's just walk to the stairs so we can go down from here. Because
Yes.
he's going to be below us. That's his thing. He was on
Yeah.
the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, then now we're here. So let's just head towards the stairs. That's what we'll do.
Are the stairs this way? And I head over here. Are the stairs this way?
To go deeper,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to head towards the stairs.
so at least some of you know that the stairs were through this passageway to go down. If you're headed straight down, not tarrying in these parts, it's not long for you to make your way down the winding passageway into the slightly warmer, but less humid level 7.
It seems slightly warmer, but less humid.
Wait, where's my token?
Are you not able to see yourself?
No, I cannot
Here?
see myself. No, I see Thalmia.
Could it possibly be because you don't have dark vision?
That might be it.
I have
How about now?
I have goggles of night.
Ah. Let me make sure that those are set to your prototype. Yeah, you should have been able to see yourself.
Weird.
I'm gonna look back at Zeke and just be like, "Do not cast shatter in here, please, for the love of God."
Yeah. I'm coming. No shatter. I've got it. Don't attract attention for everything within 600 feet.
We just need, what's your name?
What?
Simon's sidekick.
Thalmia.
Yeah, where is Thalmia?
She was at the top here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there she is. She's just trailing behind.
Oh, okay.
Two NPCs is too many for a DM to be moving with the party.
I can't wait till we can figure out how to get you to do 3 voices at one time, talking to each other.
For those of you watching, certain members of this particular party has always found it most enjoyable to try to get an NPC to go with them for some kind of interaction with another NPC, and then navigate it so that I am negotiating with myself
That
in between
cannot
two NPCs.
just be our group. It's got to be a thing with other groups where it's just like, my favorite part is when he has to be 2 different NPCs and have a conversation with himself. And it was even worse when we ran Strahd, because you had to do the voice in both, but they had to be different voices. Which way are we going? Are we lost?
I don't know. I think I'm just following around, and I get lost very easily. So
Well, we also
So
went down
maybe
from here
don't
as well.
follow Mello.
I should be able to history check my way into knowing exactly where we're going, because I've been through this whole level twice. Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Where to go deeper down?
Yes, like just heading towards the stairs, because we're on
You never went down from this tunnel. You went through a portal.
portal. Oh, so this is where we caught the portal from. So it was level 6. The portal was on level 6. I got you.
You're on level 7 right now. Because from Willowwood, there's 2 passages. One that takes you to 6 and one that takes you to 7.
This
Oh, we
Dungeons
went to
and
7.
Dragons
Yes.
bullshit. I
Oh,
swear to
okay.
God.
And with your history check, Simon, you remember the portal was
Yes.
up in the Dimension Altered Castle.
What's this thing?
A campfire that is actually now burned down.
Okay.
So where are we going exactly, guys? Do you guys want to go to the castle? Is that where we're headed to?
I'm
Good
just
leader.
heading this way.
Are we heading
I'm
towards
not
the
Seen a
portal?
mummy. There's mummies.
Yeah, there are mummies?
Yeah, you not see it?
Oh yeah, shit, there he is. That's
Yep, right there.
that's a fucking mummy.
Game pause.
Oh shit. I need to put like a
He's
couple
got it.
sound effects on here where it's like dun dun dun, like when the game pauses.
Uh-huh.
You know some shit's happening.
That would be good.
That's called an audio tag, and it comes from early radio plays in the 1930s.
Well,
Not that
as that audio tag
matters.
doesn't go off, like a zombie standing there, it suddenly jerks its head up, raises its
That-
arms, and starts to run at you.
Oh, a sprinter zombie, not a rambler, not an ambler.
They're somewhere in between. Their movement speed is only 20, but they're not like slow zombies in the, I don't know, like 10-foot speed range.
The George R. Romero, whatever. Oh boy. Okay.
Prod,
Whoa.
you're not kidding. It's really hard to get the voices right between Darrow and Duergard bouncing back and forth when I'm having to talk between them also.
Telling me, man, it's my favorite part because you've got a talent for it.
Well, not always, and I definitely have drift halfway through the accent when I realize I'm doing the wrong one or something like that.
The Vishtani, that was what you had a problem with when we were playing Strahd.
But the Darrow and Duergar one is a problem also.
So
all right.
Does Simon see the fucking zombie? I'm sure he does.
Oh
I
yeah,
can see
yeah.
it.
You definitely see the zombie
Okay.
around the same time it sees you. And the pivot to battle music as Mello is the first to react to the lurking horde here.
Awesome. And I am going to use my new shiny crossbow.
Oh, what a start!
Wow. Wow.
You know what? For that first shot with a brand new fancy weapon, you get sneak attack for free on that.
Awesome. You get sneak attack.
And remember, it's crit sneak attack.
Does it roll again?
Doubled.
Roll
Or-
again for this
Okay.
for the
Okay.
sneak. Boom! Mello's first shot with this gifted crossbow just did 55 damage.
I like this crossbow.
Anything else for Mello after that opening salvo? Do you stay put? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm going to do what Mello likes to do. And I'm just gonna go
Oh shit.
right over here.
Slinks. As
Four.
Slinks tries to
Hey! just following up with that massive, just Jamie Foxx explosive blow with the bow. I just go, hey!
Slinks
pull
somehow
out-
kills a mummy with necrotic damage.
Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
Meow.
That thing did necrotic damage?
Toll the Dead, yeah.
Hold it.
Oh, it was Toll the Dead. I thought it was the crossbow.
Oh, no. That would be interesting, but also questions.
And then in response to that, I call out as my, I don't know, my 3 or whatever, in the 6 seconds I call out, I have vanquished the enemy, solely due to my own powers. Yes, I am irrefutable.
Yeah, but 2 more crits from Mello's crossbow, and it's going to start doing necrotic damage, and Mello's not going to have a soul anymore. Thalmia, the significantly buffed from last you saw her. Let's see. Simon's in the foreground. Thalmia is going to charge up and around. By the way, that red X on the map
Yeah.
was from when that was a mark the party left last time they were through here. They kept stumbling on stone giants by accident, so they started marking passageways so they wouldn't accidentally go through there. So that's why that's on there.
Okay. I was wondering if it was a bad call to be standing on the giant red X in a dungeon. Like, should I check for traps? Is an anvil gonna land on me?
Yeah, that is the bullseye. No, you guys marked the passages because you were
Okay.
wanting to not double back on it.
Yeah, okay, maybe we should have not gone up there.
Well, yeah, maybe.
I like how that's from 2 years ago or something. It feels like it's been like forever ago.
Not that long ago.
No, it's not that long, obviously.
It was right when Nyx oh my god. Zeke's first character.
I forget.
Nyx.
Can't think what it is either.
Jin?
Might have been Jin.
Jin or Nyx, yeah.
No, Nyx was 09's first character. Right when those two joined, so it wasn't 2 years ago by any stretch.
6 months.
Thalmia swings her crystal maul and smashes into the mummy for 21 damage with the first blow,
Oh god.
and then doubles up for round 2. Whoops, that is not right. Give me a moment. She is proficient in this. Yep, she's missing the proficiency marker. A 13. Would a 13 have hit the mummy? 13 would have. That's another 21 damage.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Thalmia's jacked.
She has a belt of fire giant strength.
Juicing.
She should start talking in the Austrian bodybuilder accent.
I want to pump you up.
You see what you made me
Okay.
do? I did not want to do that.
This is for Simon.
This is for everything you've ever done to me, mommy.
And
Mommy.
Zeke, of course, should be long rested. Zeke's gonna take it light though. He's had a rough couple of days. He's gonna come around the corner and keep it simple, stupid, as he is going to send Eldritch blasts stringing across at one of the mummies he can spot. As 3 beams go streaking across, he pummels the mummy with all 3 blasts. And steps back a couple of feet. And running around the corner into view appears not octopot, but another mummy carrying a staff and wearing an ornate headband.
That son of a bitch.
Octonaught.
Octonaut.
Octonaut. Love
It
it.
looks to me like there's 10 folks hanging out, so I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Yeah, let's do the giveaway right now.
D10. So, going over to the list of folks that are watching, that is Steiny. Stein. Down at the very, so I went from the bottom to the top. Stein, do you use Steam? Let us DM on Twitch, and I'll get you connected with a free game on Steam.
Congratulations, yay!
Really appreciate
Congrats,
you hanging
Steiny.
out.
Congrats.
Oh, there we go. Some cheer.
Thanks for the cheer.
Thank you for
And
the
the
cheers.
cheer, much appreciated.
Almost feels like Christmas.
It's Christmas.
And the Mummy Lord, as that gift is given away, he's not in a giving spirit unless it's giving a rotting fist.
Not Thalmia. Not today.
Clearly not
today.
Thalmia, as it will move around to the far side of Thalmia.
Fuck this guy up.
Simon.
Simon, I have my sword out. I'm going to move here. Actually, I'll move right here. That's fine. And I'm going to attack that guy. So walk me through it again.
You go in full bore?
Full bore.
Okay. So probably start with Searing Smite, cast at level 5.
Okay.
Unless you want to go bigger,
No,
but
that's,
five should be pretty good.
that's totally fine.
So you're gonna cast that.
I'm trying to find it right now.
It's a first level spell, so it'll be near the top of your spell book.
Searing Smite, there it is. I am blind as a bat. Okay, so target this guy. Searing Smite at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
So I lead with that. Wait, why?
You cast it. It doesn't apply until you hit though, but you have to pre-cast it.
Okay, so I start with Searing Smite.
Yep, and then run forward, and then you're gonna strike with your rapier, your +1 rapier, I think.
Yes.
Let's see if you hit.
Yeah, it's a +1. Oh, I targeted myself, by the way, for some fucking reason. I don't know why I did that.
It's all good.
25.
You do have to move towards him. You seem to be some ways away.
No, I'm right here.
Unless, okay, then I'm just lagging a bit. Refresh. 25 definitely hits, and then this is where you're gonna pump a 4th level Divine Smite on top of that.
Yes. So, spellbook. Divine Smite. Why am I not seeing it? Oh no, because this one is on my features. Ha, I remembered. See, I learn. Pretty soon I'll get this one day.
I'm not sure if it rolls, if it's... Yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so that's gonna be 6d8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 68. 14.
Oh, that's bleak.
That
Can
could
I
have been
luck
better.
that?
Oh, yeah. Simon, can you center the map?
My bad.
And then rolling Bardic Inspiration for a defensive flourish. He's only just gone in, added 2 levels of Paladin all at once, so he's still sorting that out. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm helping clarify, because we walked through his big guns plan. So you hit for that more and raise your armor class up to 26 till the end of start of your next turn. And
Yes, I like that.
adding the Searing Smite, so you hit for 9, 14, 23, 32, and then it's 36 fire damage from the Searing Smite, which brings it up to 68 damage from your first blow.
And he's still up and walking around?
Barely.
Alright, well let's fucking do it again then, because I still got one more attack. Same situation. So Spellbook, Searing Smite first.
You can only prep that once per turn, so that's
Oh,
your
two
one-off.
spells. Okay, so I'll just hit him again with my whatever. With my rapier. Well, that's kind of awful.
And that's why, yeah. So you get the one hit, 26 armor class, a cool 68 damage, and I think that is the end of Simon's turn.
Yes, thank you. Sorry,
Sounds
that
like a
took so
cleanup
long.
on aisle 4 is needed.
Yeah.
And the Mummy Lord is on fire.
Yes!
I cure till the dead. Once again.
Yeah, the upcast only affects the initial fire damage, though. That would be way too effective otherwise. That's his full speed and 09.
Is this staff metal by any chance?
I believe it's wood.
What about his headdress? He seems like someone to be wearing gold.
He is wearing some gold, yes.
Sweet, so I'm gonna cast metal.
And with that, he dies. Not getting in a single spell.
My turn.
This mummy is also dead. Mummy Lord's down between Simon and 09.
I yell at Thalmia. I'm like, hey, I'll protect Simon. You take care of these these mummies.
Mellow.
We just rocked that guy.
So since I am still, I'm stealth, I get sneak attack when I shoot, correct? All right.
You will have advantage also.
All right. So I will. I'll target that one.
Oh my. 2 crits in a row from him.
I like this crossbow.
Alright,
And
one
sneak
more crit in a row, and you're gonna find out that this is a hex weapon, and you're gonna become a warlock.
Who would you pray to get this power?
Witch! Witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife!
That's adorable of you to assume she would actually say something before she just murdered me.
And
Yeah.
anything else for Mello?
Yeah, so then I'm gonna go over here and hide if I can. Don't know if I can because these guys can see me. But I'll try.
Well, let's get a stealth check and find out.
Mm,
Probably with a 24. Slinks.
Slinks ponders. Their whiskers twitch. And then they say a word under their breath. does a little bit more damage. As a Dolores bell rings out. And then it's right. And I end my turn. Bonus action, hide behind Mellow.
I won with the wall at the moment.
I end my turn.
And the wall is with you.
And also with you.
We're just doing the triple crossover of quotes now.
Yes.
Let's see. Thalmia is gonna go mummy thinning as she hefts her crystal maul, and oh my god, that mummy is bye-bye. Oh, disappointingly low. She's gotten almost that much from non-crits. But takes a step forward and goes for mummy number 2. Boom! Let's see. Not much cause. No one's really in danger yet. Zeke is gonna see the one in the back and try to thin them out before they get too far and send off 3 crackling Eldritch Blasts. Simon, could you center up again? Sorry, it seems like the center of the map's not in the center of the template, so every time like it pulls to you, it
The
goes
template
off
really
center.
took off a lot of real estate away from the map,
Yeah.
unless I zoom out like this.
No. It just like the center of the map isn't the center of the template, so it'll pull off center every time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Simon.
All right. There's a mummy. There's a mummy. Any more mummy lords in view, or is it just? Are we just down to normal mummies? Normal mummies.
You don't know of any mummy lords in the vicinity.
Okay, so I will then just step right here and attack this mummy, for it is near death, and I must give it sweet release.
It has already tasted death's sweet embrace. You do not frighten it. And down it goes as your armor class returns to normal.
And I still have a little bit of movement, so I am going to back up behind Thalmia, like right here. Back to the wall, and I end my turn.
I'm glad we're all on brand here. I mean, for the most part. But I'm not saying that everybody needs to be on brand. But you attack and then you hide. Right? Like, that's been the gist.
Well, we have like 2 rogue types
Yeah,
in our group, right?
that's what we do.
And then Simon's a coward, so hiding's just kind of his thing.
Just to be, so that you're aware, had Shanks survived, you would have been dealing with 3 Tabaxi rogues, Simon.
Oh wait. Shanks was not a Tabaxi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Bugbear. But 3 furry rogues.
No.
That is true.
Toothy.
No.
Hashtag toothy grin.
It's so... It's...
Fur babies.
No, now it's off-putting. That is just unnecessary.
Well,
Always was off-putting.
I mean, to be fair, Crud, Simon is a paladin now who's pushing his armor classing into the high 20s once he starts attacking. 09.
I'm gonna mosey down here. I guess I'm gonna attack that one. Get him!
I'll need the attack from you. Booming Blade doesn't make the attack, so generally make the attack roll, then add Booming Blade on top of it.
My bad, but it never lets
No
me
problem.
roll attack with my Staff of Defense. I don't know why.
Probably when it updates, when it refreshes through D&D Beyond, I'll try to fix it right now. And it's a quarterstaff. It has an action. Yeah, it.
I tried putting it on my hotbar. That's probably why.
Might be. That's plus 2 damage. And with the booming blade detonation, he takes the damage. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'd be it. Alright.
Are there more mummies down south? I can't see. Don't answer that. This mummy bitch.
This mummy bitch throws one fist that fails to strike Simon, and then punches again, and is not hitting Simon.
My pally
That was a lot of-
levels.
That was a lot of build up for nothing. They are dashing because they are kind of slow. Mellow, you want to go 3 for 3?
Yeah, I'm
Mellow,
gonna
mellow.
disengage, and then I will going to fire my new crossbow again. It wasn't a crit this time.
I would have had the portent roll. It's a crit. I would have gave it to you just so you get 3 in a row.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. God, I wish that was gonna be 3 crits.
Yeah.
You have advantage. You were hiding.
Oh, that's right. Let me try that one more time.
Generally speaking, that won't work when it's out in the open, but you're on the outer edge. They were coming around a corner, and you are in darkness on the outer edge of their dark vision. So yeah, roll that advantage and hit that nat 20.
Oh.
Ah!
So close.
It's not a double hit. You only get the
Yeah.
one, but you do get sneak attack.
Yeah.
What's that? 5d6? 66?
6d6 for him.
Hit it well. Come on.
You have to target him again.
Oh.
You lose targeting once they go unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah. Even if they become conscious again right afterwards.
There it goes.
And that is better than like all 1s and 2s, which means he dies. Anything else for Mello?
I'm gonna try to hide again, but I've already moved, so I do have 10 more feet of movement because I was only 20. So I'll slide over here and try to hide.
Okay, now you are trying to hide out in the open.
Yeah, and so
That's
I don't.
not gonna quite work.
That's
out.
not gonna cut it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, because I can't. It wasn't not enough, so I'll just move over there.
But you could also bonus action dash to go around the corner and at least be out of view.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
disengage?
Well, I already disengaged, so
You
I
had
used
no
my-
reason to. You don't have any enemies
Oh,
nearby.
that's right. That's right. I was hidden. So yeah, I'll do that. Let me go back over here. That's where I was at. So I'm gonna go. So that would have been my 10, and then I'll go over here.
Lynx.
I will. Go. Trying to keep at least 5 feet away from this mummy here. And then that's 30 feet, and then I would like to go here. It's like I'm just running in a circle around this mummy. To get to this mummy. These mummies. And then I target the one to the southeast of 09. And I attack with my silvered rapier using green flame blade as well. I'm sorry, scimitar. Oh my god.
Thanks, Dwanpa. Yeah, we're super excited about
Cool.
the new setup. We've got emotes and transitions and all kind of cool animations.
Hold on, the lights just went out and I'm really freaked out.
Uh-oh. If anyone sees anything moving behind her, give us a shout out, please.
Well, now she's
Dude.
covered the camera, so we can't even watch her get murdered. This sucks.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry, Slate.
I swear to god, I'm having a moment. Oh my god. I'm house sitting for people in the, I'm
Hey,
in the
she
basement. The
lived!
lights
She
just went
lived!
out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm not kidding. I'm totally freaked out.
Do they have their lights on like a timer or something? Or...
I fucking hope so.
She's holding up her cell
Right
phone.
back. A second.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think she needs some sage and some lavender.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So if you're just tuning in, this is our home version movie where we pose as D&D players that transitions to a version of the Blair Witch Project.
Oh my god. Never.
It did just hit 11 o'clock exactly, so I'm just gonna go with that. That was timed, but my heart rate. I'm the type of person who goes up the stairs when you turn off the lights at the bottom of the stairs on all fours. So that was okay.
Yeah, but who's that guy behind you?
Dude.
What is it, Insidious, that has that little demon right behind him?
Oh my god, when the face shows up in the window. Oh man. Okay. Just gonna go continue playing Dungeons and Dragons in a basement like how it's meant to be.
You wanna, like, put up a mirror or something behind you?
I want some garlic and some salt. I think Google. Somebody said, "Hey Google" on the ethereal plane, and turned off the lights.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I
attack.
time to take your anger out on some undead now.
I hit the mummy, and then green flame blade comes. Oh man. Do I do that on the target?
You can hit all three of yourself and then I'll undo it on you.
Oh. Thank you. The homeowners that I'm watching the house for did not tell me about that.
Alright, so you don't harm yourself. The flames leap across.
I hope
And we'll
somebody
try
clips
and-
all that, by the way.
You should definitely clip that.
Yeah.
And the flames leap across to the two mummies. Anything else from Slinks?
No, that's it. Oh, yeah, bonus action, panic, and end my turn.
Did you have advantage on that attack?
I should have sneak attack because Crowd is within 5 feet of the zombie that I attacked.
Yep. Did you roll sneak attack though?
Absolutely
didn't.
not.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
How do I roll sneak attack with Foundry?
So you want to not target 3 creatures first.
Indeed, and I only targeted the one for my initial.
Yeah, it's the
It's under
template.
features.
Yeah, it's in the features near the top. You just click on the image left of sneak attack.
Got it. Thank you.
But when you dropped the green flame template, it selected all 3. And that kills that one with the sneak attack on top of it.
Haha. And then I don't think I have a bonus action because I use that to dash over here, so I end my turn. Dr. Shane?
This mummy is going to turn with its fists and lunge at you, trying to punch as it looms over you like the stranger standing behind you right now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Whoa.
Screw
Oh.
you, man.
Whoa.
As that slams, narrowly succeeds on the rot,
Wow. Oof.
Oh,
I'm glad you did that.
but still took only. Wait. Oh, it half damage because you made the con save. That's why.
Yeah.
But you don't have the damage, so that's another 24.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sometimes with Foundry, if there's something that involves a saving throw, it will automatically assume you have the damage if it succeeds, even though there's a number of
Ah.
things that it's just a save against other effects. And this is one of those. Dead mummy, and Thalmia is going to try and make some more dead mummies. As it's going to attack the one that's threatening Simon first, as she lets out a roar and swings her crystal maul. Smashing into this mummy, she says, "No!" And kills that thing dead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
My lizard mommy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She might have to pick up the bludgeoner feat when she gets a chance.
Yeah.
whoa.
And Zeke is going to crackle off 3 more Eldritch Blasts, being the typical basic bitch warlock that he is.
I'm gonna tell him.
Do it. And with those 3 blasts, continues to slam into it. And I forget, does he have any extra spice on his Eldritch Blasts? Does he have Repelling Blast or something? Agonizing, Mine. Nope, not that. Okay.
Just 3 hits, yeah. Very nice.
Simon.
I'm going to move up here, and I am going to give him what we call the business. Hit him with Searing Smite. Do I have to target him? Yes. I'll cast that just at a first level. And then I will attack with my sword.
So all of that hits as you jab in there. You want to put like a first level Divine Smite on there?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. And then I was gonna do Defensive Flourish as well.
It won't be necessary as that puts it over the edge and kills it. As that was almost perfect damage from that smite. 8 and 2 7s.
Oh wow! Look at me go.
Yeah, look at you go.
And then I will.
Holy Simon.
Simon's like ripped now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, calm down now. You have an 8 strength.
I mean, he's not ripped. He's like quick.
He's hashtag blessed.
Okay.
Yes.
You're like one of those parkour athletes. You're cut, but
I'm Rye. Yeah.
I'm Rye.
And I hit. I end my turn there.
09.
Right. I'm gonna go down here and try to kill this one that was attacking Slinks.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
So many 20s today.
We haven't
I'll go
killed
boom.
anything in a few weeks. I think this is like just cathartic or something.
No, you killed plenty of civilians.
They don't count. They're not monsters.
Do
You
I
also
do more
killed
booming
Chorik.
blade damage?
You deal 2d8 at your level.
Yeah, I know, but I crit. I didn't know if that mattered.
I believe it does. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'll just...
I gotcha. There you go. Anything else for 09?
That'll be it.
Oops, double skip, sorry. This mummy is gonna scurry over and have a go at Slinks. They like to pile on when they see a weak spot. Another!
Wow.
I'm not gonna play anymore.
I'm not gonna play with you guys anymore. You guys
No
suck.
rebarbs.
Take my
Maybe-
dice and go home.
Maybe you could just play with your house guest.
That's so
gonna-
creepy. It's like she wants to
gonna
cry.
bark.
Look at her.
Yeah, I know.
She wants to cry so bad.
A call is coming
I'm
from
sorry.
inside the house.
And we're only gonna be with you for another what, 20 minutes?
Oh my god, and then you're gonna...
This is it. The curtains are dropping everywhere.
Alright, we're gonna keep the stream live after the game for anyone who wants to stand by as witnesses.
I need a life alert.
uh,
Oh, 09's actually gonna silvery barbs that shit.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that, so that crit did.
It never happened.
Alright. Everyone bear witness right now. Gonna be another natural 20.
Oh my god, if you call this.
Ah, damn. I did it actually just a little while ago. Let's see. I have to double check now. The rotting fizz 18 does still hit though. So let me roll back some of the damage. That's minus. Oh my god, it's so convoluted.
Mello has advantage.
Thank you. That's minus 5d6, 10, 15. 15 less damage. Alright. That was his first punch. He gets a second punch, though.
He rolls a 6.
Remind me, does it take a reaction for Portents? I don't think so, but I always forget. Okay, cool. 6 plus 5 definitely misses there. And 09 just used a lot of resources to keep Slinks alive. Mello.
I'm going to roll another nat 20. Come on. Crossbow.
You had advantage on that if you want.
Oh, that's right. Let me try again. No. And we got sneak attack.
Piling on the damage though.
That's it.
Sorry, that was frozen for a second. Slinks.
Alright. Slinks rolls IRL for perception. There could be anything happening behind me. How did that... Anything could be happening back
We'll
there.
be laughing
I
too
wouldn't
hard to
know.
tell
Look,
you
I'll
too.
high five them. Ready? There, high fived them. And I took the mummy nearest myself, and I slapped some green flame blade on that, and so I...
I mean, fortunately you have reliable talent, so it was still a 15.
And for a 15,
was
she
surprised.
kind of gets the feeling she's not alone in the room.
They just they just fist bumped me. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so I hit. I use green flame blade. I guess. Oh Jesus, that's gonna get off. Oh,
It's okay, I can wind it back.
thank you. And then sneak attack. 19. Dang. Just looks like.
What's with all
plumes
the
of smoke
concentration
just
saving throws?
Just a reminder, when you drop a template, you select everyone in it, so you sneak attack yourself and 09.
I did.
That's okay. I reverted the damage, but that's just what happens there. Anything else from Slinks?
Do I see anything
You
else?
see nary a threat.
I slip this way, and I am my turn.
And that is the end of combat. As it grows quiet once more, and you wait to see if there's any other lurking zombies walking behind you in here. As you
Alright.
scan around, it seems like everything is okay.
You okay, Slinks? Need me to heal you up?
I don't feel very well. I definitely. I'm at my wit's end. Indeed.
Can you heal her, 09?
I'll throw some heals on.
Okay, I feel slightly like my half-life is back, but not quite. But that's okay. I can continue.
Stay behind me next time. I can protect you a little better.
I will. Thank you. How's everyone else?
They didn't even touch me, so I'm good. Thalmia, how you doing back there?
Oh my god. Slinks, did you see the AF lounge text?
I'm about to, so just stand by. Yeah, how's Thalmia doing?
Thalmia was unhit. One was unharmed.
You're the only one who took damage.
Yeah, I think I was right. I think you were the only one.
That is just mean, Crod.
Oh, it's great though.
Oh my god.
If anyone's not in the lounge
Evil.
text, man, he did a little bit
Evil.
of photo magic and put somebody behind me.
What are you talking about, photo magic? You guys don't say that?
I'm legit checking behind me, you guys. Like, I'm just imagining that some hand at some point during the stream came down the bottom of the stairs and flicked the switches.
We are gonna see nothing but just a shadow slowly move across the back of the room. Like, we won't be able to make out any details, it's too far back there, but we will see something moving back there. And I'm guessing the door's back there as well.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
well,
It's
yeah,
right up there.
yeah. I mean, well, in that case, you don't have to worry because there's nothing you can do. Strategically, the worst part of the house to be in, I would assume.
There's only what, one way in, one way out.
Yep.
Oh man, it's that part of the movie where they're like, "Oh, why would you go up there? Why would you go up there?" But
Let me go check it out. Let me go walk around the house,
Yeah.
make sure it's safe right now.
Yeah, I hear a noise. Let me go.
all
Let me
I
go
have-
down in the basement and check it out.
All I have is a neurotic beagle and a half-eared rescue dog to save me.
They're not gonna do shit. They're gonna eat you when you're dead and nobody finds your body until those people come back from vacation or wherever they're at. They're gonna survive off your face.
I'm here by choice. I choose to hang out with you guys. I don't know why.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But I mean, at least you
How about
followed through. Even in death, you at least sustained the pet that you were looking after.
Yeah, exactly. You still took care of him.
Leave a 5-star review. Thanks. Posthumous review, please.
Yes, we are that horrible in this game.
These are my friends. Everyone, meet my friend.
I don't want to fucking meet your enemies.
It's
Something
okay, I
tells
won't
me if
either.
we're-
They just show up.
Something tells me if you're lucky, you're gonna spot them in the background.
Yeah, right. Like that guy.
Where do you head to next?
I'm just gonna look at the group and be like, all right, guys, we gotta move through here. We'll try and get to the castle.
So what's the X? Does that mean that we can go through?
Yeah, it's fine. It was just them exploring, and it was like weaving and doubling back on itself because there's so many passages.
Okay.
They put an X, months ago in the dungeon to try to keep track of where they had been and where they hadn't, and then where to not go again.
Okay, so we're gonna head this direction.
Yeah, we're
It's
heading to
just
the
Where
castle.
the
still on the
mummy-
floor is all.
Where the Mummy Lord came from. Okay.
I think we go down this way.
I will follow Flynn.
What's
Simon.
this thing over here?
Okay, so that's
I don't even remember how to
an
get down.
oddity. Because remember, you never went down. You only went through the castle.
Oh, can we reach the castle from where we're at?
You remember the complications with it?
Yeah. It's like really high, and we got to get up there and whatever. But what I'm talking about is this. Is this like a cliff down, or how do we get?
Yep, that is a cliff down, as this area here is like a giant cutout sphere. And in the center, it's open. So it's like the top third of a cutout sphere and the bottom third of a cutout sphere.
I gotcha.
In this area here, the ceiling is... It is about 130 feet tall, if I remember correctly. It was a little while ago since you were through here. So the sphere, top to bottom, it's a 40-foot drop down from the edge here.
Okay.
But the peak of the ceiling goes up about 130 feet. And it's a huge empty space, about 75 feet across to the center. And in the center, you can make out a spindly, narrow, 80-foot tall spine of metal that erupts from the earth, stretching up towards a 20-foot cubed castle suspended about 100 feet in the air. And it is just floating there, some 100 feet or so above.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Look
pretty
at that.
cool.
What is in there? Has anyone have you seen this before?
Yeah. We came up here before, and we got up to the castle up there. It's like an optical illusion. Like, it's when you get close, it seems far, and it's really weird. You'll see when we get there. But we went up there, and then we got into a portal that was in that castle, and it took us deeper, much deeper into the Undermountain, into this dungeon. So it's up to you guys. We can go up there and kind of retrace our steps and go really far back down, or we can find stairs and just try to make it level by level down to the bottom.
Hey, let's do the stairs.
You want to skip the shortcut is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I
Okay.
say ship the shortcut. That's my
I kind of agree with that. I think that's a really good approach, and you know what? I think that it'll give us a better chance of bumping into that mummy, because he goes floor by floor. He wouldn't take the shortcut. He's trying to clear the entire building. Or dungeon, as it were.
All right. How do we get up there?
Well, I don't know where the stairs are. That's what I'm saying. Is I
Oh.
don't know if the stairs are in there. We took a portal from inside the castle.
Right, so you've
So
never
did you-
been down the
Did
stairs
you go?
themselves.
Did you go this way?
I don't remember which way we went.
Okay. Well, let's go that. Let's
You
try it.
you did roll a history check. You remember going through most of the left-hand side.
And you didn't
See-
see. Okay.
I
Oh.
see an enemy right there.
Right where?
Right there.
What kind of enemy?
I'd imagine 09 just being like right over there, and like nobody sees them point.
Yeah.
Well, it's I barely see the corner of it, and it looks massive. So I'll make another step this way. Yeah, that's a big ass mummy giant.
09, what are you saying? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't see anything.
I've already
Uh,
fucking a bow.
well, it's about 120 feet over there. It's massive.
That explains it.
Simon, what are you doing? Come back here.
Oh my God, Simon!
Hey, there he is.
Um,
and I just stand there and I'm pointing at him.
And the giant mummy turns and looks at you. And we're about to roll initiative again. Given the time, we're like 4 or 14 minutes from wrapping, jumping into another combat. I think this is where we'll call it as initiative starts, and then pick up with that next week, just so that we've got a clean start with it.
Sounds good.
But yeah, you're about to encounter a couple more
A
giants.
couple? A couple?
A couple.
All I see is one.
Well, your dark vision sucks.
I don't see
I do
any.
have dark vision. It's not even the goggles. We said earlier I didn't. I actually have dark vision to 60 feet because of the belt of dwarven whatever.
Yeah. But I'm just saying you're traveling with people who have 120 and in clear color.
I mean, whatever.
You're not bitter.
Well, that's because he's
Hey.
traveling with a min-max
Hey,
piece of shit.
Hey,
Well, I mean,
60's good
Zeke-
enough.
Zeke has it also.
Oh. 60's good enough.
Yeah, occasionally.
Exactly.
Giant Mummy Lord. I would be curious to see or to know whether or not we hear anything from this direction that the Mummy Lord, the giant mummy, is.
Do you hear anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's
There
giant.
is a deep rumbling that just reverberates through this giant echo chamber of a cavern.
It's coming from everywhere.
It's kind of like those domed curved rooms where, you know, voices and sounds project to random spots in the room. So it sounds like it's coming over by Zeke.
Oh, we're dealing with a mummy ventriloquist then.
I've never killed one of those before.
Yeah.
Ventriloquism is actually a feature on one monster, having the ability to send their voice up to 60 feet away.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What monster is that? That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
If anyone knows and can put the name in the next 15 seconds, I'll gift a game on Steam.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, also, congratulations, Steiny. I sent you the Fallout 76. I hope the game is excellent. And looking forward to tomorrow's stream with Tomb of Annihilation. And next week, we're going to be back at it. New emotes, new features, more giveaways, and participations available. Can't wait to see what unfolds.
If you
Also-
make it through the night.
If you make it through the night.
Well,
And answer to that question, since I didn't see anyone type it in, the Devil Lord Tivolis has the ability to go invisible with greater invisibility, cast spells, and have ventriloquism, so he's invisible and he can sound like somewhere else. So it's incredibly annoying to try to find the guy. But that's the guy who has the ventriloquism feat.
Wow.
Cool. Very cool.
And with that, I think we'll be wrapping tonight. Stay tuned to watch Sarah's brutal murder.
Yeah, they monitor the
Oh my
Minnesota news
Uh,
channels.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries.
You're definitely showing
Live
up
stream
tomorrow,
after she
right?
was murdered.
Sarah was at home on a Friday night playing Dungeons and Dragons online with her friends when she was brutally murdered. Really brings life into perspective.
But the Mad Society of the local region say that it's due to the satanic nature of
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Satan and
exactly, the
Dungeons and Dragons.
Satan.
Crop
Oh
makes
my
popcorn.
gosh. You know how much I heard that back in the 80s? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, totally
My-
demonized. It
My
was so-
parents thought that was the devil's game.
Well, in
my
fairness, in the
my
80s
brother
when
and
I
I
was
were
playing, I
playing.
was worshipping the devil, so, you know.
Oh gosh.
Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out, and thank you for hosting the stream here. I'm super happy with the overlays, and we're gonna. Oh, it's just
Thanks, you could all participate.
Yeah,
totally.
really kick ass for everybody to show up. And I do like the look of everything. It's going to take some getting used to, but it's going to get better and better and better.
So on that, we'll wrap with just my chin at the bottom of the stream, and we'll do a wrap on that. Yeah.
All right, see you guys
Absolutely.
next week.
Later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Lol.
Wow, it's not letting me, oh, and now I'm,
Now it's just me, awkwardly there.
yeah,